Sorry, I was trying to make that work. My bad, guys. Got it working now. Okay. Um, this is set up a little strange, so don't be alarmed. It's gonna be a little weird, but
What's up, everybody? How are you guys doing today? We are back with another live stream here with BryceJ. Bryce, you want to go ahead and introduce yourself to the people? We're live on TikTok and YouTube now.
yeah, my name is BryceJ. I'm an Eastern Orthodox Christian. I do apologetics all the time for just general patristics, metaphysics, biblical account, all that kind of stuff. I mainly like supporting the Trinity, supporting the Eastern Orthodox Church, and just doing general apologetics against anybody who thinks that they can, step up and refute it. So.
Absolutely, yeah, guys. So today we got Christianity and the Trinity are logical. Prove us wrong. Trinity guys. Are logical. Prove us wrong, guys. Anybody who wants to think they can prove either aspect of it wrong, feel free to come up. We are only accepting guests that disagree. So the link is in the chat if you guys do want to join, or if you're on TikTok, feel free to hit the guest request button there. And then did you mute yourself on TikTok?
Yeah, I muted myself on. Hold on.
No, I think you
Wait, okay. Can you hear me now?
Nah, it's good now. Yeah, that was definitely double.
Okay.
But, if y'all in here, make sure y'all double tapping that screen and get them likes up for sure.
Wait, because I can't hear myself.
You can't hear yourself?
Like on your TikTok. I might have to use my microphone through TikTok to make that work.
TikTok, can y'all hear Bryce? Let me know.
I'm telling you.
Let me know if y'all can hear Bryce or not. They say they can hear y'all. They can hear you fine. TikTok.
Oh, they can hear me. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Maybe my
something with you.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
1 sec. Let me get these. Need to get these super chats running here, chat. 1 sec, guys. 1 sec. Let me I forgot because I created a new little thing here that it took away the super chat thing. So 1 second, guys. Let me get that going. Browser there.
Yo, I tried to make my cam, dude. You guys are already messing with my cam, dude. They're already joking about how bad my camera is. Dude, my camera looks fine on the YouTube side, and my camera looks fine on where I'm streaming it. I don't know why, for some reason, it's acting funny on. Oh, it says fix your cam, Nick.
My cam? What's wrong with my cam now?
Yeah.
TikTok, hey, and YouTube is fine. Everyone on YouTube is fine. While I fix this, I can let me see. It's actually good that I have you here. I'm fixing these super chats, guys. So I'm sorry, Grizik. I know you super chatted me. Thank you very much, bro. I'm trying to fix it. I'll go ahead and let up someone. Bryce can talk to him while I fix this. So Malik, you are on the stage. Hello. Yeah, what's going on?
Yo, I can't hear anybody. What's going on? Nah.
Okay, well, he was a troll anyway, so it don't matter. Yeah, why can't you hear TikTok?
I'm not sure. That was weird. I didn't even see anybody join.
No. They joined on my YouTube thing.
On video?
Yeah. You won't see them on video. You'll be able to hear them through the TikTok. You'll have to be able to. Can you hear me through TikTok?
Yeah.
Okay, so you should be able to hear these people that come through then, because these are all going to be through desktop audio. Everyone through TikTok can hear it.
What? Yo, my thing is not doing that, bro.
Yeah, you should be able to hear on. You should be able to hear the guest.
It says BryceJ is now a robot, dude. What is going on right now, bro?
I don't know, bro. You might just want to mute on Video Ninja and then unmute on.
Yeah. How about now? Is it better now?
Yeah, it's better now. It's definitely better now. Yeah. All right, here. Let me unmute someone, see if you can hear him. Robert, you're on the stage. Hello. Yeah, Bryce, can you hear them?
Yeah. So they're on the stage on TikTok right now.
No, on YouTube. You can't hear Bryce?
Yeah, that's crazy. I thought you were bringing people up on TikTok.
All right, hold on. What's that?
What the heck's going on right now,
Let
man?
me figure out how to get him to Let me see. They're playing us right now, chat. This technical they're saying technical difficulties is crazy.
We weren't
All
able
right,
to track
I guess
it.
then. All right, I guess Robert, do you have TikTok? Do you want to come on the TikTok and you'll be able to hear him there? All right, it's at Nickswv.
They're saying that I'm
let me
taking
let
up
this
most
up
of
on
the
TikTok.
screen on TikTok, man. Just so you're aware.
I'll check it in a minute. All right, let me let up this dude.
Did that work?
Yo.
Yeah, I can hear him fine.
Yeah. Okay, good. So we'll just take up guest on TikTok, then that's fine.
I have a question
Alright.
for you too. Super.
Yeah, go
serious.
ahead. You can answer this, Bryce, while I get this all figured
All
out.
right, all right. Hey, yo, do
Would
I
you
have
rather-
mod privileges in case something goes crazy?
Let me. I'll make sure. I'll give you. Yeah.
All right. Now what's up, Sterling?
Nothing's good. Nothing's gonna go crazy with me.
Oh, good.
Would you rather eat bacon for the rest of your life or marry a 9-year-old?
Bro. Oh, I have to take away a mod. Wait, are you already mod on here? I have to take away a mod.
What am I? Oh, am I already a mod?
I don't know.
Just
This
too easy, man.
pin is
Yo, that was a good one. That was a good first one. I like this already. This is gonna be a good night.
hilarious. All right, guys, guest request is open. If y'all disagree, all right, I'm just gonna remove that there. It's fine. Guest request is open if you guys do disagree. All right, let's see.
God, logic is looking into orthodoxy. That's
Hard
right there.
question. Yeah, it's a very hard question. Who knows? Who knows?
What's up?
Hello.
Yeah, what's going on?
You there?
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Yeah, what's up, man?
Yeah, I can. Yeah, give me a second, bro.
All right, man.
Bruh, please, chat, if y'all come up, please
Yo.
be ready to talk.
Yo, we getting trolled.
Please.
You're also
please
getting
be ready
people
to
from
talk,
my
guys.
community over here, man. You're gonna get rage baited a bunch
Oh,
tonight.
Good God. Oh, good God. That is fantastic. I cannot wait. Appreciate the hat. I guess it shows to both of us. I don't know how that worked, but...
Sweet.
Oh, here, I can do this to make my cam over yours a little bit more. There. It's probably better.
Yeah, people on my YouTube side said, look at all these amateurs have with their technical difficulties.
Oh, good God. You want to talk to Ahmed? Oh, good God.
Why would I do that, man?
I don't know.
Sure, go ahead.
Hello.
Okay, after her.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Eastern Orthodox. I agree with you. I was just wondering what like your argument would be for why the Trinity is a logical thing. I'm just curious.
It's all you.
Like the argument as to why the Trinity is logical?
Yeah, like your prompt, like how do you defend it?
I mean, the main reason that I defend it is because most of the time when somebody tries to bring the logical problem of the Trinity, they try to attack it from the transitivity, like from the law of transitivity, saying like, oh, well, if the Father is God and the Son is God and the Holy Spirit is God, but then therefore they're not each other, right? Like that's the main argument against the like what the LPT is. I actually argue for God being one, right? With Saint Gregory of Nyssa in his work Ad Ablabius, or it's also called On Not Three Gods, where he actually makes the argument that God is one because there's one singular actor in the Trinity. And so you and I would be considered separated from each other and two different beings because of the fact that you are able to do an act that I can choose not to do. So then you and I would be separated. In the Trinity, it doesn't work like that. Every single act is triadic, or one act, like one singular act
Like
through all
one
three
will?
persons. Yes. So then therefore
Yeah.
there would be one God, right? And that's like the main reason that the way that I go for that.
Okay, cool. Is that everyone?
All right. Cool.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you hopping up.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep. All right.
Yeah, Ron Smith, we're on TikTok for this, in case you wanted to come up, man.
You asked for it, man.
Here we go. All right.
What's up, Ahmed? How's it
What's
going?
up? At least there's one person that I mess with on the panel. At least there's Bryce here. All right.
Yeah.
Nick, you take L's every day. It's fine.
Thanks, man. That's for sure.
At least we got Bryce.
Thanks, man.
Bryce can help you out, Nick. You know. So I guess it's gonna be a 1v1 because we're all homoousios. You guys are both essence. You have the same
Brad,
essence.
you have an argument, Brad. Just go ahead and give him your argument.
That's crazy.
I figured this out.
Yeah.
I just want a discussion because Bryce is here with you. So there's no need for a syllogism, you know, because you have Bryce with you. It's a 2-in-1. Actually,
Why
1-in-1 because you same essence.
Bro,
But
give your argument, dog.
anyways,
you have an
do you
argument?
guys believe? Yeah, what's up, Bryce? Do
Yeah.
you guys believe in the hypostatic union?
Yeah.
And what is the hypostatic union?
The hypostatic union is the doctrine of the incarnation, where the hypostasis of Christ took on human nature and therefore made him economically composite in two natures.
So are the hypostases being united, or is the natures being united?
There's not another hypostasis in our view. We believe in the doctrine of en hypostaton.
So it gets inside the hypostasis, like Leontis Byzantium said. Does that ring a bell, Nick?
No, so that's Leontius. So our version of understanding an hypostaton is not from Leontius of Byzantium. It's from Leontius of
Your
Jerusalem.
version?
Yeah, the Eastern Orthodox
yeah.
understanding of an hypostaton is not from Leontius of Byzantium. It's from Leontius of Jerusalem.
Someone just argued against Jay Dyer about the other
But-
day.
Yeah, Agan.
But-
Agan
no.
did.
Yeah, that's where I
He's
saw
bringing
it.
he's bringing Agan's
Yeah,
argument again
That's
for an hypostaton,
crazy.
bro.
And he bringing the false parts.
Hey man, I watch YouTube. I know what you're doing.
But Nick, does Leontis of Byzantium ring a bell?
Does he ring a bell for what?
You remember I asked you about Leontis of Byzantium? You didn't know who that was?
When was this?
I have the clip. This was maybe 2 months ago.
I don't remember talking.
You
to
didn't know who
2 months ago,
Leontis
bro.
of Byzantium was? One of the biggest Chalcedonian fathers?
I don't remember talking to you 2 months ago, bro. I don't feel like I talked to you in like 4
Brother, I
months.
was on a panel with you. Basil was there as well. Bryce's best friend.
I'm his best
No,
friend.
the reason why that we
What's-
don't
what's your
the reason why we don't take Leontius of Byzantium like for his understanding of Christology is because he was an Origenist.
Yeah,
You understand?
because his theology runs into Miaphysitism.
No, it doesn't. It actually runs more
Yes, it
into the
does.
Nestorian view because it's the Origenist view of Christology.
No,
he
it
was an
actually runs into
Origenist.
Miaphysitism.
What?
No, it runs into Miaphysitism.
No, it doesn't. The Origenist view of
Wait,
Christology
I have
is
a
not
question.
is not a Miaphysite view.
Do you believe that the union is primary?
Primary in what sense?
It's a primary union.
Yeah, primary union. Like, are you talking about it in the scholastic method of like a type of union or what?
How Gregory, the theologian, he gave the analogy in the soul and body being primary union.
Okay, explain primary union.
Yeah, a primary union is simply going to be a union by synthesis.
A union by synthesis. So where does
John Damascus-
where does Saint Gregory the
John-
theologian use that terminology?
Sir, give me a big screen.
I just want you to explain the argument that you're attempting to make. You understand?
Yeah, so I'll show you guys, okay?
Okay.
Fucking with the, I don't know if I can make you big screen with this layout because I'm on studio.
Are you guys on computer? I mean, you guys are, but it's fine.
Yeah.
I think you,
Sorry, just you can show whatever you want. We'll give you the
with this
benefit of the
small,
doubt.
this is not. This is fine, all right. Okay. Gregory the theologian, also in the letter to Cladonius, wrote words which agree with him as follows: as the natures are mingled, so are the appellations, and they run into one another on the principle of qualisence. Do not let the term mingle disturb you, for he used it very clearly without having danger, with the intention of denoting the primary union. Of denoting primary union, for where there's a union of something incorporeal with the body, which is the soul, no danger anywhere arises from mingling, which is going to be synthesis. You believe that the soul and body is a union of synthesis. You agree?
I mean, I don't really use the terminology for that, so I'm not really sure like what you're trying to collapse me into.
Synthesis?
But yeah, but
John
we don't
Damascus
usually use
in
that
the
to make
book of-
argument. The book of what?
I mean, de union. John
What-
Damascus.
when does
he
Saint
gives
John of
14
Damascus come?
accounts. John Damascus in de union. He gives 14 different accounts of
In
union.
what? In what?
One of them is synthesis.
Wait, in
a
what?
Latin
In
work
what?
of Saint John of
Yeah.
Damascus.
What's the word called again?
Yeah, I mean,
what's that word called again?
Yeah, it's a Latinization of the Greek
Yeah,
word.
what's the word
and,
called? What's the word called?
Yeah, the Latinization form of it is going to be de unione.
De unione?
Of what?
What are you talking
Yeah, I
about?
can show you
Are you
right
talking
here.
about the Exposition of the
Can you show it?
Orthodox Faith, Book 3? What are you talking about, man?
No, brother. I have defeated book 3 right here.
Defeated book
is not
3.
about the.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
So
bro,
what is the book that you're
defeated
talking
book 3?
about?
No, defeated book 3 is about the incarnation.
What? Yeah, we're talking about Christology, bro. So yeah.
Bro, we're simply talking about metaphysical unions.
Okay.
One type of union,
Which would be
is
explained
going
in
to
his
be
in his arguments,
synthesis.
right?
You agree?
What?
Is the soul and body is a union of soul and body synthesis?
Again, like I'm not really sure like what you're meaning when you say that it's synthesis. You have to, disambiguate that for me.
You don't know what synthesis is?
I'm just saying that I don't know how you're trying to apply it to the incarnation.
Wait, I'm simply saying a metaphysical union is a metaphysical union of the soul and body. Is it
Mm-hmm.
synthesis or not synthesis?
Again, like what would you say happens to two subjects if they're in a synthesis? Go ahead and tell me that.
Yeah, I'll simply tell you guys, since you guys both don't know what synthesis is.
Sure, thank you.
Synthesis, guys, is simply composite union. We know that the soul and the
Why
body.
didn't you just say a composite union?
It's a
Why didn't you
composite
just
He
say
wants
that?
to try to sound smart.
You got two of you.
Yeah, Christ.
Why
Yeah,
don't
so
you know
first
this?
off, so
Why
now
don't you know?
now I know that you're doing this on purpose
Why
because
don't
you
you know
remember.
this,
No,
though?
hold on. Stop talking for a second.
Why
You
don't you know
remember how?
this?
Why are you still talking? Why is it
So-
that
so, okay,
when?
so that's what
Why is it that when you
synthesis
asked me
is.
to describe the incarnation or to describe Christology, my view, that I told you from the beginning that Christ is economically composite in two natures. So obviously, I do affirm it in that sense. If you're trying to trap me into saying something else.
No. Synthesis can be despised, like John Damascus despises a synthetic nature.
Despise means to hate. What is that? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Open up
So what
defeated
do you-
book 2, chapter 3.
Yeah, Defide book 3, chapter 3. All right, let's look at it because I have that.
Read it out loud, all right? Read it out loud.
Sure, the whole freaking chapter, bro.
You can't read?
You want me to read the whole chapter?
Not much. Go ahead.
All right, let me start pulling it up here. I gotta grab it. All right, so what's the section that you're talking about?
But before we like ELA class, before we read this, is the analogy of the soul and body is it analogous to the hypostatic union?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, great. Everybody, keep that in mind. Okay, read the fide. Starting. You don't have to read all of it. Just paragraph 1 and 2. It's fine.
So the part where it says, "For the compound nature cannot be the same of essence as either is the natures out of which it is compounded."
We, however, do not give it as our view that Christ's nature is compound, nor yet that he is one thing made of other things and differing from them, as a man is made of soul and body.
Wow.
When you have
Yeah, the soul and the body and soul
when you have the
analogy
soul and body,
equivalates to the
it's not a
incarnation.
hypostatic synthesis, it's a nature synthesis.
Yeah, we believe in a substantial
I'm not
union. Sure.
asking you if the hypostasis is composite. I'm asking you is a nature composite, which you agree to. So you fall into metaphysicism. You're a
No, we
Catholic.
don't. No, that's not what I said. at all.
Welcome to the Oriental Church.
All right, do you want me to actually like explain what you were trying to argue
Okay,
for and how I
look at
didn't
this.
fall into
You're
that?
Oriental Orthodox now. MashaAllah,
No,
Habibi.
I'm
Pay
not.
me
Do you want me to
jizya.
actually explain
Well,
anything
welcome to
now or what?
Alexandria. You're a Miaphysite.
Okay.
You're a Miaphysite.
Do you want to go ahead
Bryce,
and let me talk now
Bryce,
or what?
you're supposed to be the topmost Christian apologist. You fell into
Do
Miaphysitism
you
already.
want
Whatever
me
you want,
to?
bro.
Do you want me to
This is
explain?
embarrassing.
Do you want me to
Oh my
explain?
days. Give us your.
No, he doesn't
give
want
us
me to
your
explain.
tafsir.
All right,
Go ahead.
cool.
Give us your shara zindiq.
Okay. I mean, I guess he doesn't want to actually like have the conversation. Do you want to actually have the conversation? Okay, no. All right. Let me explain it like this, right? When I say that the body and soul analogy is something that equivalates to the incarnation, that's not false, right? The body and soul analogy that's used by Saint Cyril absolutely does equivalate because that's actually one of the arguments that we have for Christ being in two natures. The quotation that he gave, if he's saying, because we do affirm a substantial union. So we do affirm that the union is one hypostasis and two natures. So I'm not really sure how possibly that could have like made me fall into Miaphysitism. Dude, Cyril is not a Miaphysite. Look at this guy. You see how he's like presupposing that stuff? That's crazy. Abdul.
All right, let's go on to
Abdul,
the next
yeah, go ahead. Abdul, can you put in chat why you kept saying Bryce no over and over? Because I was literally just steel manning like John of Damascus and that.
That's absurd. Hello? Wolfman, hello?
Hello?
Yeah, what's going on?
I just wanted to let you guys know you're not wrong.
Thank you.
You may not be right.
Appreciate you, Cody.
Yeah, that dude was cooking, bro.
Bruh, all I heard was you ain't wrong.
Yo, can you let Abdul up here for a
Might
second?
not be right though. What'd you say?
Can you let Abdul up here for a second?
Oh yeah, hold on, wait. Let me. As G, hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll let him up right after this. Wait, he's not even in the request, by the way, anymore.
Abdul, request real quick.
As G, yeah, what's going on, man?
So the Trinity is logical. You mean like the Catholic version or like the Orthodox version?
Like, well, what's the difference?
We
in
believe
your
the
view?
Trinity in general, but
Yeah, what's the difference
we believe
in
the
your
Trinity
view?
in general.
I don't know what the difference is. Like, I heard that it was like, I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. But, like, I don't know which one is logical and which one isn't.
Yeah, the Orthodox Trinity version of the monarchy of the Father is logical, yes.
What makes the Catholic one not, though?
We didn't even make that claim, dude.
Yeah,
You
that's
don't
not
even
that's
make
not
that
exactly
claim.
what the
So,
topic
do you
is.
have an argument against the Trinity, though?
All right. Nah, I was just trying to learn. That's all, bro.
I appreciate having a.
Yo, I
People
swear.
trying to come up and cause like interfaith debates for no reason, but
Even though you and I are both Orthodox, but he was just trying to get me to like refute the filioque for no reason.
Yeah.
I'm not really sure what that was.
I don't know.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, so the part, Abdul, where he asked me if the soul and body analogy is equivalent to the incarnation, there's nothing wrong with that.
No, that's not. He said analogous. So he's basically was trying to posit that as like a one-to-one. That's why he was saying
He
synthesis.
said analogous,
without
not
clarifying.
univocal. So what's the
But
issue?
he was saying synthesis without clarifying what he was trying to say. That's why he was trying to trap you to say that there's a synthetic nature instead of a synthetic hypostasis.
No, because I mean I made it pretty dang clear that when he said synthetic, as in composite, right? I said from the very beginning that Christ is hypostatically composite, like in terms of it being economic, right? So I admitted that, and they obviously know, or at least I hope Ahmed would know, that in my view, hypostasis is not nature. So if I say that the hypostasis is composite of those two natures, then I don't know how that possibly could collapse me into a Miaphysite view. That's ridiculously stupid.
No, I'm not saying you were wrong. I'm saying the way he was positing what he's saying, when he kept on saying synthetic and you kept on asking him to define what he means by synthetic, he didn't clarify what he meant. He just wanted you to accept some type of synthesis. And then that's where he said, is soul and body analogous? And then when you said yeah, then he basically made it seem like you confessed a composite essence.
Yeah,
That's why I was saying.
The problem is that he
that's the
used
word.
Defide Book 3, which Defide Book 3 is refuting composite nature as a doctrine. So how could he possibly use that as an argument for me being a Miaphysite, right? Like, because I wasn't even admitting a composite nature.
He was trying to make it seem like you contradict Damascene. That's why I was saying.
Oh,
no.
that's okay. Yeah,
I get what you were thinking.
Oh,
It's the way you phrase it. It's just saying yeah. You're just saying yeah without letting him flesh out. That he could just change what the hell he was trying to say. That's
Well, I
what
mean,
was
I told him that if the synthesis, right, just meant that whatever the subject was composite, then sure, and he accepted that. So I'm not really sure how that then means that the nature is composite, but whatever. I don't know.
Appreciate you hopping up, though, Abdul.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah, sure.
God bless y'all.
Yeah. Read these super chats. I don't know. Hopefully they start popping up, guys. For some reason, the super chats aren't popping up on here. But I'll read them out anyways. Brandon with the 14s are super chat. What are the three books you recommend for Christians? I'm assuming he's talking about the God Logic video. The first one is On the Incarnation by Athanasius. The second one is going to be St. John of Damascus on the Orthodox faith. And then the third one will probably just be the Orthodox Study Bible. I think that's a solid one to use. And then let's talk God with a $10 super chat. Is this Jesus or Paul's guardian angel? For this very night, there stood before me an angel of God to whom I belong and whom I worship. Acts 27:23. I would assume, I mean, I haven't read the passage, but I would assume if it's one or the other, it's probably going to be Paul's. I don't see anywhere in Orthodox theology where Jesus has a guardian angel. I mean, all the angels guard him technically. He doesn't like just have like one, right? So probably Paul. Falcon of Christ says, your Discord so far, W. And then my boy Grazik, $5 super chat. Nick, this technical difficulty is hilarious. Y'all generally lost, bro. Watch out. And then Grazik with a $20 super chat. Yo, God bless you both, fam. God bless you, man. I appreciate that. Oh, and then Eddie Lives with $2 super chat. Eloquently destroyed. That's what it is, man.
Let me go ahead and do mine as well, if that's all right.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely.
Anthony Swampman, $15. Thank you very much. Says we got another $5 in the chat. You definitely sent 15, but thank you for the comment. Appreciate that. And then Anthony with the 5 gifted memberships. Really appreciate that. That's fantastic, man.
W man. All right, let's let up the next guest.
Hello.
All right, hello.
How you guys doing tonight?
Good. What's going on?
Not much. I was
what you got, man?
I was hoping to what it means to exist outside space and time. And we can agree that the Christianity, the religion, has led to that conclusion, right?
That Christianity has led to the conclusion that God is outside of space and time?
Yeah, God exists outside of space and time.
Yeah, we can say in a general sense, yeah.
Okay, all right. So does outside space and time hold any attributes?
Go ahead, Bryce.
You said, does God hold wait, what?
No, does
being outside of space and time
does that environment hold any attributes?
I wouldn't say that it denotes that where you are doesn't denote any attributes, no.
So then essentially that is nothing or nowhere?
Just because of the fact that there's not like a property that denotes whether or not you're outside of space and time doesn't mean that then therefore you're nowhere. That's not, what?
Well, okay, so like if it doesn't have an environment, right, then it is nowhere.
Like if we put it into like
spatial
spatial
must
terms,
have attributes.
If we put it into like spatial terms, for example, like which is obviously not entirely analogous, but like if you're talking about like a being that's within an environment, if you say like there's a being that's in the park, there's not a property of that being that says it's in the park. It doesn't give them a property that states that.
Yeah, but the park is defined by features, right?
Yeah, the park could be defined by features, but I mean, like, if we're talking about like God being outside of space and time, like, if we're talking about what the way that environment would be denoted, it would be by negative theology or apophatic theology. So we would say that like it would just be atemporal, it would be aspatial, right? It would just be something that doesn't actually apply to proper environments in any sense, as well as motionless, as well. Like being outside of space and time denotes that you're motionless. Because the measure of time is measurement of motion.
It doesn't apply. I'm sorry, my child walked over and started talking to me. So you said that something about proper doesn't apply. So, and not being able to quote you, I'm sorry, which is my mistake. But if proper isn't, what does it mean to be illogical? That means that the standard doesn't apply.
I mean, like if you're talking, you know, like in a general format, if somebody is trying to make the argument of saying that something is logical, that's usually them saying that it does not break any of the laws of logic. So like basically if I declare the doctrine of the Trinity, it does not break any of the laws of logic.
Right. Okay. So, and this is where my issue lies, is that something can't exist and not exist. And if it exists in an environment that doesn't necessarily have any physical features or defining features or attributes, then it is essentially nothing, and you can't exist in nothing.
So you believe that if something
an illogical existence.
So you believe that if something can't be circumscribed, it doesn't exist. Because that's the critique you're making.
So the critique that I'm making is that in order to exist somewhere, that somewhere has to exist. Like in order for something to exist, it has to exist somewhere.
Okay, so you're saying that in order for something to exist, it has to have a position in space-time? Like, because you say that it exists somewhere, so are you talking about, like, literally within space and time?
Okay, well, no, hold on. So the environment can have any attribute or defining feature. That's why I asked if outside of space and time has a defining feature or an attribute, and you didn't provide anything. So that is essentially nothing.
Yeah, because the way that something exists outside of space and time would be considered uncircumscribable. That would be considered a transcendent somewhere. That's not something that we can properly denote like specific properties of. We would have to use apophatic theology, which is negative predication, or saying like, well, for example, being outside of space and time means atemporal, right? Which means not in not bound by time, right? It's not this, and it's not this. So that's the only way that we can actually predicate of something transcendent. So we're still being able to apply, I guess, attributes to a degree to whatever that thing is that we're talking about. When we're talking about God being outside of space and time whatsoever, things like that. What it means to be outside of space and time, like really the only thing that we'd be able to denote is the way that God exists, which would be his attributes that are negative that we would be predicating of, like atemporal, aspatial, infinite, etc.
Okay, and this is where like everything kind of collapses, is because you're saying that God holds attributes that are not created. You hold that stance, correct?
Yeah, he does not hold created attributes, no.
Okay, so then when those attributes obtain or are present in anywhere, even if that place is considered nowhere, that nowhere has the ability to create, and those attributes did not require creation. So that essentially would become the timeline in which everything would be created, because then that's where God exists.
Okay, attributes are not something that exists next to God in our view. Or like that sounds like an authority position. Like we don't think that the attributes exist next to God. So like I don't know why you're saying like there has to be like a somewhere that we talk about the attributes. That I don't know what that even means.
Well, okay, so you're saying that God exists outside of space and time, but in order, so then that place would have attributes able of creating. So then that would be the environment in which everything was created. So it's impossible for God to exist outside of the environment in which it creates.
How does it follow that God cannot exist outside of the thing he creates? That doesn't even make sense.
Because God is going to be in the place where the creation is taking place.
Well, yeah, but is God capable, so if God creates the thing where everything takes place, then obviously in order for him to create said thing, that thing can't already be there. Otherwise he didn't create it in the first place, or he wouldn't have created it in the first place if it was something that he was within or alongside.
Okay, so this is where God, the ability to create is an attribute that God holds or possesses.
Yeah,
correct?
that's a power. Yeah.
Right. So was it created by God?
What do you mean, the power itself?
Yeah.
No, it's natural to himself. So it's something that's actually of his being.
So you're saying that the ability to create is uncreated, but is necessary.
Yeah, the ability to create is necessary and uncreated. Yes.
Yeah. So wherever that ability exists is where the creation is going to take place.
It exists in God. Like, I don't even know what that means.
If it goes to another nowhere or outside of space and time are going to have to be in that area too, because
if all you're
creation is
saying
going to
though,
take place.
well, if all you're saying though is that his presence must be there. I mean, yeah, we believe though that God, like, we're all like within, like God's presence is throughout everything, right? So in a sense, he still is there in presence, right? In his creation, in presence.
Right. So to say that God exists outside of space and time is to say that God exists nowhere, because outside space and time holds no attributes.
If nowhere means spatially, then sure, why not? I mean, like if you're saying nowhere as in like spatially, then sure, whatever. But I mean, if you're saying that God exists nowhere in terms of
nowhere, does it exist?
I would say that yeah, it would still exist. Yeah, I mean, like the set, like not entirely analogous, but like, would you like? I don't know what your view is, but like, I would say like, would you believe that anything exists if it doesn't possess some form of concrete position in the universe? Like if it doesn't possess a physical
position.
Yeah, if it doesn't possess a physical location in this universe, does it just not exist in your view at all?
Yes, because then you would have to claim that all things unconceptualized exist all the time.
Okay,
which is absurd.
So basically, all of the like transcendental categories, like the laws of logic, just don't exist in your view then at all.
No, they exist because they're grounded to the physical world.
But the thing itself, the concept itself, though, doesn't exist then.
It has the potential to not exist if it's not conceptual.
Logic has the potential to not exist.
That's crazy.
Because
you don't see how that might be crazy though to say like it's possible, like it's everything's possible in your view. Like literally married bachelors are possible, like everything's possible.
Do you believe that unknown ideas exist?
unknown ideas. I mean, yeah, there's ideas that people might not know at the time. Yeah.
Right. So, but we don't know about them. So that's, you're essentially saying
Because in our view, it
every
doesn't have
thought
to. It doesn't have
exists
to
all
have a
the
physical
time.
place to exist. That's the point.
Right. And so logic requires being grounded in the physical world. If it's not conceptualized, it doesn't exist.
Again, like even if you say it's grounded, I mean, like even if you say that it can be grounded in the physical world, like, well, first off, my first question is, what do you even mean by that? Like, are you saying that like it's grounded in the fact that we can use it as physical beings, or what?
Yeah, it's a idea that can be communicated between humans.
Okay, so if there's no human beings to think about the laws of logic, then they do not exist.
Yes, I would say that they don't exist.
So contradictions
Yes.
are
Because they could
possible
be-
if human beings don't exist.
Well, isn't God a contradiction?
What?
Bruh.
Come on, man.
No.
What?
All right. So is it possible that before humans, that the sun and the sky could both exist and not exist at the same time?
No. Okay, so I guess there are forms there. Yes, logic. How it's communicated does not exist, right? But
Well,
the
I'm
laws
asking
are
the
there.
logic itself. The logic itself.
The actual concept of
Something
logic.
cannot exist. Yeah, I agree. Yes, the concept exists, but how it could be communicated depends on
Where does
how
it
it is
exist?
grounded in
Where does it
reality.
exist?
Where does it exist for
yeah,
humans?
where's your logic jar,
The
bro?
same
Because I didn't
place-
bring mine.
Where does it exist?
Yeah.
Before humans. Where
You
does it
said that
exist?
things don't exist, that they don't have positions. So where does it exist
It
at?
exists in the physical reality. Like
Where?
it's still attached to the physical world
But wait, where?
and how things interact.
Where? Where does it exist though?
What do you mean? Where
The
does it
concept
exist?
itself.
said it exists
The
in the
actual
physical
laws
realm.
themselves.
Where?
Where does it exist?
It's attached to the physical reality, even though
That-
humans do not exist,
where,
to communicate what is going on.
But where?
I just said the physical world.
What if I
Where
what,
in the
what-
physical
what,
world?
what if I just say that unicorns, the concept of unicorns, are attached in reality to the concept of a horn and a horse? Now what?
It just means
Do
nothing.
they
yeah.
do they exist now?
Wait, yeah, they exist.
Wait, don't
propositionally.
lie. Wait. So you
Lord have mercy. Physically too, by the way.
so unicorns physically exist as long as I can abstractly ground them in like two different things in reality.
Unicorns. If I was to put a costume on that was a unicorn
There we go,
costume,
bro.
would unicorns
All
exist?
right, bro. This is
Listen,
this
I just want to know where in the physical world does the logic exist? Can you point to it?
it's in here.
There you go.
Can you point to
Yes,
a
can you
physical
point to
reaction
it?
that takes place in the physical world?
Yeah, can you point to logic itself?
So if I like magnets attracting, would that be a form of logic?
Huh? No. It's a form of the laws of physics.
Yo. So that's physics, bro. So we're talking about metaphysics, by the way.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I
So
know
then,
exactly what you're talking about.
yeah. So something physical
So we're talking
doesn't
about
prove
thoughts.
a metaphysical
They exist
thing.
in the mind they exist in the mind, right?
Yeah.
Nah,
Could
I
they
said
be
before
conceptualized differently?
minds. Before minds. Where does it exist?
So if humans were to go extinct and another species was to evolve, would they
say there's
communicate?
no
Would they
species on
communicate
Earth.
logics perfectly?
Bro, I'm saying
Say there's no
no
creatures.
species on Earth with
No
a mind.
creatures at all.
There's no
Would,
species
would,
on Earth
would,
with a
would
mind.
logic be communicated the exact same as it is now?
I'm asking,
if humans
would
went
it
extinct.
still, bro, where would it be? Okay, if all minds cease to exist on Earth, where can we find logic?
You wouldn't be able to find it.
So it don't exist.
That's why I asked the question
it's not
earlier. I
something
said
you
if
can
there
point
was if there was no intelligible
Can the
minds on
moon
the hold on.
Communicate
If
logic
there,
to you?
if there was no intelligible minds on this planet, with the way that you're arguing this, contradictions can exist because there's nobody to make the proposition of the law of logic or regarding contradiction, the law of non-contradiction. So if nobody's there to make the proposition, contradictions can exist. That's your view with the way that you're making this.
Real.
Wait, so I'm the one arguing that contradictions can exist when
That-
this started off with can
Implicitly,
something
that's what
exist
you're
nowhere,
arguing
and you
for.
said yes.
I'm showing you that your critique is based in a worldview that affirms that contradictions exist if there's no minds, bro. That's my whole point.
Okay, so just I want to clarify. You're the one that said that something can exist nowhere.
Yes.
Because we don't think things have to be physical to exist.
Yeah, we don't believe that if something exists, it then necessitates some form of spatial position. The same reason why
you pretty much have to be a physicalist to believe that.
Yeah. I mean,
so if humans go extinct, does the concept of God stop existing?
No.
Does the concept of God stop
The
existing?
the concept of a creature, like thinking about God, or like what do you mean by that?
Because even that it would still exist because the angels would still exist.
Because that's not even our critique either.
All ideas exist all the time. They just haven't been conceptualized.
That's not no. That's not the critique that I even gave you. My critique was that the actual laws themselves, the laws of logic, in your view, would not exist if there was no people to talk, or like to basically propose them. So then, therefore, a contradiction could exist in your view if there was no persons. But
existing nowhere.
The example that you just gave, you were saying that. Oh gosh, I'm trying to remember now because I just repeated my original point and now I'm drawing a blank. What was the last point you made? I'm sorry.
That for things to exist, they must be conceptualized, or else all ideas exist all the time.
Yeah. So
ideas.
That's actually a common argument that I actually use sometimes for the existence of God. It's called the Augustinian proof, which is an argument for divine conceptualism, which is the argument for how if there is any form of universal truths that exist and these propositions are not grounded just in particulars, then therefore there must be something that is defined as the knower of universal truths, or the origination point of universal truths. So that's actually one of the arguments that we have for God, where these universal laws, right, the laws of logic, something that applies to everything, and you even conceded earlier, actually purports to reality. There would have to be some form of thing that exists that actually grounds that concept in the first place, not human beings, because it's a universal concept and we are particular, so it wouldn't work.
But yeah, we are free. We are going to go ahead and hop on to the next guest. If you do want to maybe like put in a syllogism or something and come back sometime and we can talk about it again, just to maybe make the conversation go a little bit easier. But I do appreciate you.
Hold on, can I ask one question before I go?
Yeah, sure.
If I predict that the weather, it's going to rain tomorrow, did that prediction exist before I said it?
The prediction itself? I mean, the prediction wouldn't have existed before you
said it.
Yeah,
like the proposition, that proposition wouldn't exist prior to you stating it.
Yeah.
So it didn't always exist. It depended on me communicating it, correct?
I mean, it had the
proposition itself, yeah.
Like
God didn't exist.
The things that make it up already existed
before somebody communicated.
God is not identical to a concept, by the way. So that does not work.
God is exactly identical to a proposition.
No, that okay. You're
unprovable.
presupposing that God doesn't exist and that it's just a concept. So that's not true.
No, the only evidence that we have is self-declaration in the Bible that God exists.
Oh, here we go.
I don't take self-declaration as
that doesn't mean you can make metaphysical arguments for your claim that then somehow disproves our system, right? Because like you believing that God does not exist and then therefore you can say that God is identical to a concept, you'd have to actually demonstrate how it is not possible that God can exist to the point where God has to be a concept. You understand? I don't have to subscribe to that. I can just say, no, God's not a concept. Prove me. Like I can just say, prove that he's a concept.
Okay,
you know what I mean?
So if I was to,
if
I was to provide evidence,
appreciate you hopping up though, man. Appreciate you hopping up though. We're going in circles here. I mean, he's like one more question. We're just gonna keep going though.
I got one more.
Thank you for the $2 super chat, bruh. I don't even know, bruh. Let me see. Oh my gosh, why is this dang super chat not hopping up? Bro, it's gonna make me mad. Archie's thank you for the $2 super chat. Nick, what are your thoughts on shoot, bro? Sheep and shoot. Someone came up my live. They said, you really don't know sheep has a plural and a singular? Sheep and shoot? What?
Yeah, it's kind of like moose and meese, bro.
Something wrong, people. Yeah, please only request, guys, if you guys disagree. I don't know if this person disagrees or not, but let them up. Hello?
Yo, what's up, Nick? What's up, Bryce?
Yeah, what's going on?
What's up?
I wanted to briefly clarify and maybe get you guys' opinion on this too, because from my understanding of the Orthodox view, we can say without contradiction that God does not quote unquote exist, because existence is a temporal category. God is outside of space and time, right? So I don't know how you guys feel about that, but even St. John of Damascus in the Orthodox faith, he says that even cataphatic or apathetic words describing God are merely analogous because, again, he's outside of all categories. So that's what
Yeah.
I would say to the last caller. I don't know what you guys feel about that.
Yeah, St. Maximus the Confessor actually, he makes kind of like a polemic argument about that in his 200 chapters on theology, where he says that technically speaking, existence is an energy. And so if we were to say that existence is something that's entirely just identical to essence, for example, and the essence is unknowable, then God doesn't exist. Because we don't know,
Yeah.
right? Like that's actually an
Yes,
argument
but
that he makes.
right, and I think that's the easiest way to go with the typical atheist because it kind of stops them right in their tracks and they can't play their word games because they have to engage with the actual position,
Yeah.
which is that God is outside of space and time and categories. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, gentlemen.
Okay, cool.
Oops. Make sure y'all double tap on that screen. Get them likes up, y'all in here, man.
Yo, Stalin the Femboy is crazy, bro. That's a crazy name.
Crazy name.
Hello? Zay, my mic has to be the TikTok mic, like my phone mic for TikTok, because I'm not co-hosting with Nick. I would just do a co-host, but if I co-host with him, he can't bring people up on here, so it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Me and him would just have to talk to each other over and over for 3 hours and not bring anybody up, which would just be hilarious. We'd probably just roast each other for 3 hours.
Probably, more than likely. Probably be more fun than talking to these folks about hours and hours.
Dude, contradictions can exist if, like if nobody, states contradictions.
Sounds viable to me.
Yeah. Anything but God, bro.
I mean, bro, why believe in God when you have, like, soup cans and whatnot? Hello? Bruh.
It's mine, bro. It's not yours.
Oh
these are
my
mine. These are people that probably watch my stuff.
Go, Salah. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what's going on? I have a couple questions.
Sure,
bro.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we could all agree that you guys believe in three distinct persons, all essentially God, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. So do you know in the book of Revelation, when John sees this vision, basically the old earth and the old heaven is destroyed. Now, essentially, God is dwelling before the humans, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is, of course, after the day of judgment. Now, we all have the humans dwelling before God. My question to you is, right, let's just put a hypothetical that I was a person that's in heaven and I call out to God, right? Yeah. Which person is going to answer me when I'm at this place?
So it wouldn't be one person answering you. It would be three. It would be all three of them in a triadic manner. We believe that every act of God, including his speech and the way that he communicates, is triadic. So it'd be from the Father through the Son and the Spirit, right? So the Son is the visible. The Son is the one who became incarnate and is completely visible to the human eye in terms of him taking on a human body. So if, for example, you go to heaven and you call out to God, then you would see Jesus, but the speech would be coming from the Father, and then you would be receiving it in the Spirit through his Son. Does that make sense?
So you're saying that I can't conceptualize the Father? I would just be seeing the concrete.
How did you get that I can't conceptualize the Father from that?
Well, I'm sorry, perceive the Father, because you're telling me that...
Yeah, the Father didn't take on flesh, so you cannot perceive the Father with your eyes, correct?
Okay, where does it say that? But before we get in, you said every God, by the way, just letting you're implying different gods.
What do you... Whoa, I did not say every God.
I promise you said...
Nick, am I stupid? Did I say that?
When you made...
He said that I said every God. He said that I said that.
I promise you could look back.
I did not
don't know
say
if someone...
that.
Okay. Well,
every God in terms of what?
Person.
That's what he said, but let's just move on. All right, so let's just say, for example...
I didn't say that.
But the chat is saying you didn't say it, though, so...
I didn't say that.
All right, guess is already lying. I guess I'm lying. All right, anyway, let's just move on. So...
It's Takia, bro. Chill out.
Okay, so like I said, so now we're at this point where we're, in heaven, And you're telling me if I call out to God,
Yeah.
right, we can't perceive the Father because he was never of concrete, right?
What do you mean concrete, bro? What?
As in, I cannot
mean he was never
physically see the
What?
Father.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just because of the fact that he's not physical doesn't mean that he doesn't have, like, he's not concrete. What do you mean by that?
Well, wouldn't you say something that's concrete
The Father,
is physical?
we would say that something.
No,
No, we
not
would say that something
necessarily.
that's physical is
What?
concrete, but that doesn't mean that it goes the other way, bro.
Yeah, all physical things are concrete. Not all concrete things are physical.
Sure. So let's switch it. All right. Not all things are
Please
physical or
switch it.
concrete. Got it. Okay, let's switch it. So when I answer to this God, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're saying that. So who will be answering my request?
God in
All
three
three
persons.
persons,
Yeah,
bro.
all three persons.
God. So okay, God in three persons.
Yeah.
Okay. Does that sound like? And I know it. I know you guys read the Bible. Does that sound like it makes sense?
Yes, I just explained
So
it. Actually, that's how I know it makes sense.
okay. So we have three divine entities that are essentially.
No, we don't have three.
Yeah. What? Yeah.
entities.
What's an entity,
Why,
bro?
why you just
What's
added words in?
Bro,
We
just
didn't
said,
say that.
so what you're
Okay.
saying is we have three gods. Like that's the type of vibe I'm getting right now, bro.
You know that's my whole point. Is what I'm trying to get at. I mean, I thought you guys would pick this
Again,
up earlier.
no, define an entity for me, bro.
Okay, before we don't want to get to definitions. You
No,
know,
no, because you're making
No, we're
claims
not
about
gonna-
God being three entities,
we're
bro.
not
What does that
gonna do this.
mean?
We're not gonna play the. We're not gonna play. Hey, I want to see if
We
you're
want to
stupid.
know what you mean by three
or,
entities, dude.
if you have a brain. We're not doing that,
Bro,
guys.
if
No,
you said
we
three
wanna know
gods,
what you mean by three entities, dude. What do you mean when you say entity? What do you mean by that?
Okay, so what is an entity, bro?
Wait.
Like, are we really
That's what I'm
doing-
asking you.
Exactly, because I know you're trying to push a narrative, right? You're trying to get away. You're
Bro, what?
You're trying to shift the goal.
I'm pushing a
I'm really
narrative.
just asking you what you mean by a word, bro. This can't
Okay.
be. Am I being gaslit right now?
You're being gaslit, bro. It's Takia, bro.
I
You're
gotta
getting
be being gaslit
Takia.
right now. There's no way.
This is Takia, bro.
Okay,
I see you.
I can't
Bro,
believe
all
it.
I want to know is what do you mean by entity?
All right, if you guys were listening originally of what my argument was, even if you're tracking, what is my argument?
All right, bro. Take care. He's not
All right.
gonna answer.
And just to
He
make
gonna
sure,
say, bruh.
just to show this, by the way, your argument was that if you're in heaven and you're calling out to God, which person is going to reply? I said all three persons are going to reply in one singular triadic manner, from the Father through the Son in the Spirit. You can physically see with your eyes the perception of Jesus Christ who took on human nature. Boom. Why is that illogical, bro?
Gaslighting 101.
Why is that illogical? This bro said that
First
you don't know.
you
what you're talking about.
said gods, and then he said
Nick, you were pushing a narrative, bro. You got to chill out, man.
he got that narcissist complex, dude.
Yeah.
I don't know
Daedalus,
what's going on with this shit.
Daedalus, thank you very much for the $20, man. I appreciate that massively.
Let's go activity right there. All right, guest requests are open, guys. Christianity, Trinity, logical. We have yet to hear a good argument from any Muslims, atheists, Jews. We ain't hear no good argument from y'all.
Yeah, but I accidentally made myself a
ain't heard
Monophysite,
one
site,
yet.
bro. I'm cooked.
Yeah, bro, it's over with. We've heard Saint John of Damascus, who's apparently a Latin now, guys. That's it. That's all we've heard.
Bro said the union.
The union. I never
Yeah,
heard
what's
that word
up? What's up,
before.
LDS Christian?
Once he connects. Oh, there we go. Yeah, hello?
Guys, can you hear me?
Yeah. Oh, hold on. I messed up my thing again. There we
Hello?
go. Yeah, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Oh, okay. You're a little quiet. I'm going to turn up my speaker here. So, you guys believe that the Trinity has one divine mind. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yep.
You want to get this one
Okay,
first?
I don't want to straw. So,
Go ahead.
one divine mind.
I said you can go ahead and get this one first.
Yeah. Cool. Yeah, we live in one divine mind.
John 8:58, Jesus told the Pharisees who were questioning him, he said, before Abraham was, I am. And that translates from Greek from ego eimi, correct?
Yeah.
You guys know Greek?
I can parse Greek. That doesn't mean that I know Greek, but
I know
you
enough.
don't
Greek.
have
I
to
know
be-
enough Greek. I know enough Greek.
Awesome. Okay, so we're at least on the same page here. So ego eimi means I am, and he was referring back to Exodus 3:14, where God appeared to Moses, and Moses asked his name, and God responds, and he says, "I am that I am." Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. In Hebrew, it reads Ayah Asher Ayah, and where we get that's where we get the tetragrammaton of YHWH, or Yahweh, and English we call that Jehovah. So I just want to make sure we're on the same page.
Well,
In the
Jehovah and
Greek,
Yahweh are two different words, but yeah, sure.
Can you repeat that?
Jehovah and Yahweh are going to be two different. They're referring to, like, some verses will use Jehovah, some will use Yahweh. They're distinct even in the English.
It was from my understanding that Jehovah is the English name of Yahweh.
No, Jehovah and Yahweh are not identical names. No.
Can you show me where in the Bible that is true?
Yeah, I can show you where it uses Jehovah and it doesn't use Yahweh. Yeah, sure.
Sam SHAMOUN in the chat is crazy, bro. What's going on, Sam?
No way.
Okay.
Yeah, for real on YouTube side. Sorry. Go ahead.
All right,
Okay.
Isaiah 42:8. I am Jehovah, that is my name, and my glory I will not give to another. So that one, it doesn't say Yahweh. It's not Yahweh there. It's literally just Jehovah. It's not the same word.
In the Hebrew?
Yeah, in the Hebrew, yeah. If you go to the Hebrew of Isaiah 42, right? Verse 8, it's not going to say Yahweh there.
So in the Greek Septuagint, though, in the Exodus 3:14, God gives his name as, in Greek, he says, ego eimi hoon, right? I am, ego eimi, I am, hoon, I am. I am that I am.
So when you ask that God is one
so-
mind, like, how is this somehow, like, getting to your point, though? I don't, like, it seems like you're
We're
kind
going
of
to start showing out, not a Sam's in the chat.
No, dude, I'm for real. Like, I'm sitting here, like, waiting. I'm waiting for the argument, man.
Okay.
Nah, yeah, what is the argument for real, bro? I really don't know.
I'm dying over here.
The problem for the Trinity is who's actually speaking in Exodus 3:14.
It's Jesus.
When we're talking about who is speaking, we have to go to Exodus 3 verse 2, and it says, the angel of the Lord, the angel of
Jesus.
Yahweh,
Yeah,
the
that's
angel of
Jesus.
the Lord appeared to him in a flame of fire out of the midst of the bush, right? Then 2 verses later, that angel of the Lord is called God, right? Now, I don't want to get hung up on the word angel. Angel's not talking about a different species or creature. The word is Malach in Hebrew, which simply means
All right,
messenger.
so you asked it who it was.
No.
We believe it's Jesus. Now, what's the argument?
Okay, so it was Jesus. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
The angel of the Lord is Jesus, bro. We affirm that.
Yeah. Yeah, what about it?
Okay, well, so what we have here is that we have the angel, who is both messenger and God. Well, how many minds does a God and his messenger have?
It's one mind, because it's the
One
messenger
mind.
is that God.
The messenger is, so he sent himself.
No, they're not the same person, but they have the same nature, which is why they have the same mind, because mind's a property of nature.
Okay. Have you ever seen Jeff Dunham and doing his performance of Ahmed, the dead terrorist?
Are you about to freaking compare Jesus to a freaking puppet of the Father, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am, because
See, look at
that's
this, dude.
what
I'm
Trinity is.
literally a prophet. You see that? Look, first off, like I want to no, because like in your I mean, I'm gonna be real with you. Like with the criteria of the way that your guys' church prophethood works, I'd be a prophet because I just predicted that. But anyway, that's irrelevant. The thing that I'm trying to say is that how is it that if we talk about the angel of the Lord being Jesus, right? Because you asked Nick at the very beginning of this if if all the persons in the Trinity are one mind. If you're talking about the angel of the Lord and we concede that's Jesus, how is it that then therefore this somehow ties into the original point you made at the beginning? Are you going to bring up some form of, are you going to bring up some kind of passage that's talking about the messenger in the third person or what?
A messenger does not send himself. The messenger has to be sent from somebody else.
Bro, if the
It's
messenger...
another person, but not another being, though.
No way.
Yeah, who has his own mind. A messenger has to have his own mind.
Okay, is mind a property of person or nature?
Mind is a property of person.
Can you substantiate
Every
that?
person has their own mind. Every person.
Yeah, so
You
does,
said-
every person has
Bro's
their
a
own
bro's a
nature,
Mia
like, what the
Physite,
heck?
bro. What the hell? Sorry,
Yeah,
my bad.
well, okay, well, can you substantiate why it's person and not nature?
Because you are a person, you have your own mind.
And I'm also a nature, and I have my own mind. That doesn't substantiate anything.
Yeah, you are your own nature, and you have your own mind.
But why is that mine not a property of my nature?
Wait, yo, Nick's got his own nature?
Yes, Nick has his own nature.
Wait. So me and him are different.
not a
Me and him
human
are
gang.
different. Yeah, me and him are different types of beings, bro.
He is a Nick nature, and you are.
I'm a Nick nature?
You're a what? Yo, you can't say that, bro.
You have your own nature that makes you uniquely you.
Dude,
that is your nature.
This is just nominal. This is just nominalism, bro.
Bro, you
Wait.
talking about like accidental properties, bro. I don't think you talking about.
Wait. So you believe that all natures? You believe that all natures are particular, then?
So this is why Justin Martyr, he says.
Hey, that was
a.
sorry, maybe my mic didn't work. That was a question.
Okay, I didn't hear you. What was
Yeah,
the
I said. So do you believe that all natures are particulars, bro?
All natures are particulars because when we talk about nature, the definition of nature is the characteristics and attributes of a thing. So the
Are you a
characteristics
nominalist?
Yeah, he's a nominalist,
So
bro.
the attributes of Nick are
You
unique
might not know
to
what that
what
word is, though.
Yo, everybody's just saying Nick Nature on my YouTube now.
W nature, the Nick nature.
All right.
That's so hard.
So here's the problem, right? Like, do you believe that person and nature are distinct?
person and nature depends on how you're defining nature.
Bro, okay, nature. Okay, so if we're talking about nature, we'd be talking about like essence, right? So it'd just be like a set of properties, the whatness of a being.
Okay. Do you understand when we talk about essence, we need to define our terms. Do you know where essence comes from? What is the morphology or the etymology of essence?
The word ousia. The word ousia that was used mostly by a lot of the ancient philosophers like Aristotle, Plato, and Plotinus. What about it?
Okay, which means being or existence.
Okay, so if it means existence, right, it meant common existence. No, hold on.
Is essentia or
ousia. Okay, yeah, essentia means the same thing as ousia, by the way. St. Augustine says that in De Trinitate. But so that's irrelevant to try to bring up the Latin term. But what I'm saying is that if all of the the ancient philosophers determined ousia to mean which is fine, existence, but it's a common existence. It does not mean a particular existence. You said that nature, right, refers to something that's particular. The ancient philosophers believed that nature referred to something as common. So I'm asking you, where are you getting your definition of nature from? Because I have at least the epistemology to point back and be like, look, see, there's this ancient philosophy that was used by the early church that we can point to. Where are you getting any of your stuff from?
This is why we need to define our terms, because
I defined my
talking
terms.
about nature, I'm using a definition found in the English dictionary that says the characteristics and attributes of a thing. That is the definition I am using.
Oh, wait. So if it's the characteristics though if it's the characteristics or attributes of a thing, is what differentiates a person from its nature?
What difference a person has characteristics and attributes, okay, from its person nature? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'll make it very clear. What's the difference between person and nature?
Nature is the characteristics and attributes of a thing. A person is a thing. So, what are the characteristics and attributes of a person?
Wait. Attributes. Wait. Nature is the attributes of a thing, and the person is the thing.
Yo, wait. So a person is just a res.
That would make all properties of the nature personal properties. Wait, is a rock a thing?
Yes, a rock is.
Is a rock a person?
Is a rock a person?
No, a rock is not a person. A rock.
But you said a person is a thing.
Okay. Yes, it is. It is classified as a category of a class of a thing.
Okay, what's that? What's the characteristics of that category?
Of a person?
Yes. Define it.
Something that has their own mind. They have their own will. They have their own logical reasoning, the ability to act. What things that make up a person? The nature of a person.
So then, if it's all that, if it's action, mind, will, then what are the properties of the nature then?
Dude, there's no common or classes in your view at all. There's literally no commonalities.
Can you give me some properties of our nature?
what nature are you talking about? Person nature, human nature?
The human nature.
Okay, human nature. What makes a human? We have bodies. We have physical bodies. We have minds. Each of us have our own individual
You just said a
mind.
mind is a property of person.
Yeah, because persons are humans.
So
Or
which one is it? Is mind a property of person or nature? Which one is it?
it can be both, because angels
Bro.
are persons.
Yo.
Angels
Bro.
are persons. Aliens
yeah,
are.
I don't think he know what he's
Wait,
talking
but are
about,
rocks
bro.
persons? Are rocks persons though, bro? Like, come on, man.
He said no, I guess.
Like,
I
bro,
don't-
bro, you
this is
trapped him
crazy.
into that corner, and he refused to take that entailment, bro. Like,
We're talking to rockheads. We're talking to rockheads, and you want to talk to an? Oh my good god.
we're
bro.
talking to somebody who believes that freaking rocks are persons. But I mean, whatever.
We're about to have the best argument we've ever heard. Hello.
Yeah.
Yo, would you say the who-ness of a person? Could you hear me?
Yes.
Would you say the term I refers to the who-ness of a person, or
No?
or what?
I mean,
Not entirely.
It
Not
just
entirely.
depends. Yeah, it doesn't necessarily mean.
When I say the term I and my name is Peter, am I referring to the person Peter, or am I referring to the my nature?
You want me?
When I say the term
necessarily
I,
one way or another.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to?
you're
make
not
like a
answering the
proper-
question. When I say that,
Okay.
let me restate my question. When I say the term I, am I referring to me as the person Peter?
You as a composite being, yes.
Okay, excellent. Okay, so when I say the term I, I'm referring to my personhood, right? I'm referring to the who-ness of, I'm referring to Peter.
Do you
In
mind if I
Isaiah
give you my
44,
position? Yeah, you're good.
No,
Do you
could
mind,
you not
if
cut me
I
off, please?
give you my
I'm going to show
position?
you how the Trinity
I
is
already know
illogical.
I already know what you're gonna do, bro. You're gonna quote the Bible.
Okay,
the
okay,
section
let's
where
not
God
run.
says
Let's
I.
not run.
That's
Let's
gonna
deal
refer
with
to
it.
the Son in the third
Okay.
person, right?
Okay,
Am I
okay,
stupid?
let's get to the point. Don't cut me off. Let's
Okay,
get to
so
the
that's
point.
exactly
Could
what
you
you're
pull
doing.
up?
You know what? I got you. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Quote the verse.
Look, manifesting.
Yeah, I'm terrified.
yeah,
I'm a demon. Go ahead. Keep going.
Okay, perfect. So you have a Trinity, right? It's three persons. In Isaiah, when he says, "I alone created all things," is he referring to the who-ness?
No, he'd be referring to the totality of being.
Okay, so the term "I" is referring to the three persons, right?
Yes.
But earlier you said the term "I" refers to the who-ness of a person. The
Well,
composite.
so first off, Nick literally said that it doesn't apply in all cases, and so did I. So no,
you said it refers
I
to
literally
you
said,
it refers to
I
a person.
literally personally said that if you yourself were to say this, that it would refer to you, and then you didn't let me explain why. So do you want me to
Okay,
explain why now?
in Isaiah, who's speaking?
Do you want me to
We already knew this is
explain
where he
now
was going,
the
bro.
position?
You can't answer it. Who's speaking in Isaiah?
Bro, this dude's not even gonna let me actually explain why it applies to you that
it
way and
depends
doesn't apply
where.
to God that way.
Who's
Yeah.
speaking in Isaiah?
Oh my
Out of
God.
the Trinity, bro. Who's speaking in Isaiah?
It literally depends where.
It depends.
Peter, do you mind? Do you actually want to have like a
Who's-
dialogue or what?
We are having a dialogue.
Okay,
Maybe
so
just not
then can you
answering.
let me
Just not
actually
answering.
explain the reasoning behind why it applies to person for you, but then it doesn't only apply to one person for God? Do you mind if I actually
All right,
tell
go
you
ahead.
why that is? Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So acting for something, there's energy types and then there's energy tokens. The energy type would be considered the ability to do something. Like for example, speak, right? And then there's the tokens, which is the actualization of said speaking. So with human beings, right, we are separated because of the fact that you have the ability to speak and then I have the ability to stay silent. So then therefore you and I have distinct tokens, therefore you and I are separated from each other because you have different actualizations of your energies than me. Do you understand?
Could you?
So far?
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you when you defined. Could you define distinct tokens for me, please?
Yeah, so I said earlier that an energy token, right, is the actualization of a type or an ability. You get it? So like, for example, you have the ability to speak. That's natural to humanity as a nature. But then the actualization of this action, right, the act of speaking is something that would be proper to you because you're doing it, right?
Okay, perfect. Now let's go off.
I'm not done arguing. I don't understand. Like you asked me to clarify something, and no, I'm not. It's a whole argument. You have to give me a second. Okay, so again, because of the fact that you and I as two different persons have the ability to actualize two different tokens at the same time, it means that you and I are then therefore separated beings. Okay, In God, it does not work that way. There is a singular triadic
makes us separate
action.
beings?
Brother, look at this. I
What
just
makes us
said.
separate
What do you
beings?
mean? What makes us separate beings? I just said that you and I have distinct tokens,
Quite
bro.
literally just said.
I literally just said because there's
Okay.
distinct tokens, we're separated beings.
No, I'm just trying to get your point so then I can attack it later on. That's my point. So I can have you define your terms so then you
okay.
could get burnt like toast later on.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Good. I'm glad
There's
I'm
different
setting
tokens,
myself
very
up. Yeah. So there's distinct tokens.
All
That's
right,
why we're
perfect.
different.
All right,
All right. So in
So-
God, right, it does not work that way. In God, there's one singular triadic act between three hypostases or persons. So the act of speaking in terms of God would refer to one singular act in those three persons, one singular token in all three hypostases. Therefore, they are not separated and they're in a perfect union, or as it's called, perichoresis. And then therefore there is one singular God.
Yeah, it would be union of three persons. That's the problem of the Trinity.
Brother,
now let me
what?
continue. Let me continue. You just went off. You just went off and you created your own terms. You created your own.
All of that was
view
from
of
St.
God.
Gregory
We
of
gotta
Nyssa
go off.
on Not
I
Three
didn't cut
Gods,
you
by
off.
the
I
way.
didn't cut
All
you
of
off
that was
once.
from
You're
On
cutting
Not
me
Three
off.
Gods. No,
If
because you're
we-
lying.
if
Hold
we
on, because
go-
you're
if
lying.
we- if-
You said I made all that up.
Look,
I
you're
didn't.
cutting. No, I'm stating my reasoning to your title on the top. Now let me finish, please, and stop cutting me off and manifesting. When you say the term I, because you are.
Yeah, I'm sure that I
When
sound
you
like
say
I'm
the term
manifesting right
I,
now.
When you say the term I, you're referring to Bryce. If I say I, I'm referring to Peter. If Nick says I, he's referring to himself, the
Because we're
personhood
all
of
separated.
himself, right?
Yeah.
Because we have different tokens, yeah.
We have different tokens.
In Isaiah, let me finish.
No way, he's not listening.
Yeah,
There's
it's
no
separate.
way.
He's not even listening,
Let me
bro.
finish.
Go ahead.
Bro. I
Quote
will
it again.
dare
Just-
you if you
just
want
quote
to.
it again.
I
Quote
can
it
prove
again.
to you how the Father and the Son are separate. Like I can prove that to you easily. You don't want me to bury you.
Yeah,
on
I'm
that.
sure that after
When-
2,000 years of theology, you
when
figured
I'm
it
about to
out.
have a
Right?
field day on
Peter
you, bro.
finally got it.
Yeah, Peter
Bryce, I
finally
already
got
clipped
it.
you earlier. I already clipped
First
you
off,
months
never
ago.
seen the
You
clip,
gotta
by
take
the
a
way.
break.
So
You guys
obviously
are
it
all
wasn't that
all day, every
good.
day.
Obviously the clip wasn't that good. You never
buried
uploaded
you,
it.
bro. Yeah, you uploaded it and got 0 views on it. Okay, now let me continue. When
Bruh.
I say
Wow.
I, I'm referring to the person Peter. It's logic. When you say I, you refer to the personhood of something. When I say I, I'm referring to my personhood. So in Isaiah 44, verse 24, when God says I alone, he also says alone. When he says I alone created all things, now I'm going to ask you a simple question. Can 3 persons say the term I alone?
I just gave an argument how, bro. I just gave an argument how that is the case, bro. Yes.
Can three distinct persons say I the term I?
I said yes
Can
because
three
there's
distinct
one
persons
token
say
and 3
I alone
persons, bro.
created
You're
all
not
For the
even
5th time,
listening.
we said yes, bro.
So three distinct persons can say the term I alone created all things.
Because of the fact that there's one singular token,
Look at how just illogical, like this.
Do you have
like,
an
this is
argument
sad,
against that
bro.
being the case, or are you just gonna rhetoric farm? Like I'm confused.
A
here.
logical argument, yeah, I do. If we're going,
So
if
what
you're
is
going
the
off
argument
that-
against
Do
me
you
saying that
believe
3
God is
distinct
within logic?
persons can do one singular token?
Do you believe
wait,
God
hold
is
on,
within
hold on.
logic?
Is your whole argument based on a subjective understanding of what I means?
No, it's off logic. Do you believe God is within
It's
logic?
off logic, bro.
Is it-
No, Nick, it's off
wait,
logic,
wait,
bro.
Do you believe God is within logic?
wait. Is the definition of I based on logic or subjective reasoning?
No, it's within logic. Do you believe God is within
It's
logic?
within logic, bro.
Definitions are in logic?
When did I say that? I know I said when you when you
I
go off
asked the
grammar,
definition
when you go
of
off the term
I.
Yeah. To be illogical is to go off of the understanding of the term I. When you like refer to the term I as your nature, that'll be illogical, not logical.
And if we
It's common
disagree
sense.
on
What?
if we disagree on the term I, how it can apply, then what?
So the term I doesn't refer to the who-ness?
I don't think it only
So we-
refers to the who-ness.
So it does refer to the who-ness.
Bruh.
It can.
There's no way you got that from what he just said.
can.
There's no way you
He's
got
not
that.
tracking.
Don't disagree. What are we
He's not
disagreeing? You
tracking.
just admitted that the term I refers to the who-ness.
No, he
can.
didn't.
How
He
many
literally did.
This is
He
crazy.
just said it refers to the who-ness. What are
Yo.
we? What are
This
we?
is crazy.
Like,
Oh
this is
my
so
gosh.
low tier.
We said it
Like, be-
can, not that it
be
necessarily
logical.
does.
Nick, bro, Libiano buried
Dude,
you.
you've got to
On
tell,
what?
bro.
Oh, wait. Name one argument he gave that buried me.
It was multiple.
Name one.
He showed you, yeah. He had a field day with you, mentioning your
Name
church
one.
fathers. You had no
Name
clue.
one. Name one argument he gave.
Could I talk? So yeah, he buried you on the foundations of your church fathers. You couldn't last with them 1 second.
Name
You,
one
like,
argument
you
he
all-
gave.
mate, this was months ago. I wouldn't remember. I just remember.
He cooked me, but he can't eat. Thank you for coming up, bro. They all say, all the Muslims say that. All
Bro,
the Muslims swear.
It's insane. Absolutely
they swear
insane,
he
bro.
cooked me. You ask them though to name one argument he cooked me on. They can't name not one, bro. Not a singular one.
The big thing that just confuses me, right, is the fact that he literally said, so you're saying that I refers to the hunas. You literally verbatim said, not in all cases. And then he goes, so you're saying it does immediately after
You
that,
don't
bro.
listen, bro. Al, whatever your name is.
What's going on, man?
Yeah,
What you guys
what's
doing?
up, man? Good.
I'm good, bro.
What's going on?
Yeah, so you guys believe that make mistakes or blunders, right?
Correct.
Okay, and then the gospel authors are also inspired, meaning they can't misrepresent what Jesus said, right?
Correct.
Yeah, they're inspired by God. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So that's perfect. So can we read Matthew 23, verse 35, where it says, yeah, can you just read it? Great.
Yeah.
All right. That on you may come all the righteous blood shed on the earth, from the blood of righteous Abel to the blood of Zechariah, son of Berechiah, whom you unalived between the temple and the altar.
So according to Jesus and Matthew, Zechariah, son of Berechiah, was unalived between the temple and the altar, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So can you, if we open 2 Chronicles 24, verse 20, is it Zechariah, son of
Chronicles
Berechiah?
what? Sorry, say that again. 2 Chronicles what?
2 Chronicles chapter 24, verse 20. And it says, does it say son of Zechariah, son of Berechiah, that was unalived, or is it Zechariah, son of Joiada?
I don't know. I gotta go to it. All right. He said verse 20, right?
Yes.
Then the Spirit of the Lord came upon Zechariah, the son of Jehodiah, the priest, who stood above the people, and said to them, thus says God, why do you transgress the commandments of the Lord, so that you cannot prosper? Because you have forsaken the Lord, he has also forsaken you.
So is it Zechariah, son of Berechiah, or Joiada?
Well, it depends.
Oh, sorry. Keep reading more. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I think it's still verse 22. Yeah.
Okay, we'll go to verse 22, sure. So they conspired against him, and at the command of the king, they stoned him with stones in the court of the house of the Lord. And then Joash the king did not remember the kindness which Jehoiada, his father, had done to him, but he unalived his son, as he said, the Lord look on it and repay.
Yeah, so is it Zechariah, son of Berechiah, or Joiada?
What's the?
I can actually. Yeah. So the argument that he's making is he's basically saying that because Matthew 23 says that it's Zechariah is the son of Berechiah, and 2 Chronicles says that Zechariah is the son of Jehoiada, that the apostle actually got it wrong. I would honestly say that this is a ridiculous argument, because when it says that certain people are the son of David, but they're not the literal son of David, that doesn't mean that then therefore it's a contradiction if they also say that they're the son of, for example, like somebody else. So like, for example, like if we say that Jesus is the son of David, right, because that's something that's also in the Gospels, but then if you look at somebody who then comes after David in a degree, and you say Jesus is also the son of whoever, right, that doesn't mean that then therefore there's a contradiction. That's actually just referring to that line.
So you're saying son of Zechariah, son of Berechiah, and Zechariah, son of Joiada is the same person?
Yeah, it would what? No, that's not what I said at all. I'm saying
Okay,
I'm saying that Berechiah and what is that again? I can't. I'm really bad at saying Hebrew names. Jehoiada, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Are they the
like
same
both of
person?
so both of those people, like if they're in the same line of blood, there's no issue with saying that.
He's not saying they're the same person.
Okay, so who is the Zechariah that was unalived according to Jesus?
What the heck? It's the same Zechariah that's talked about in 2 Chronicles 24:20. I'm saying that if he refers to him as the son of Jehoiada versus him being the son of Berechiah in Matthew, if those two people are in the same lineage going to Zechariah, then both of those statements are correct.
Okay, in Zechariah 1:1, can you read Zechariah 1:1? And let's see if that
Read
works.
Zechariah 1:1. And so upon you will come all the righteous blood on that has been shed on earth, and from the blood of the righteous Abel into the blood of Zechariah, son of Berechiah, whom you murdered between the temple and the altar. Okay.
No, I said Zechariah 1:1.
Oh, sorry, I read Matthew 23 again, sorry. In the 8th month, in the 2nd year of Darius, the word of the Lord came to the prophet Zechariah, son of Berechiah, the son of Iddo.
So is that the Zechariah, son of Berechiah that was unalived?
In which one? Matthew 23?
Son of Berechiah, yeah.
Yeah, is that Zechariah 1:1? Is that speaking about the Zechariah of Berechiah of Matthew 23?
I mean, I'm assuming so at first glance. I'm not sure if there's any more context to it.
That absolutely is untenable, because Zechariah 1:1 is supposedly the Zechariah of Berechiah in Zechariah 1:1 is 500 BC, while the events of 2nd Chronicles are in 800, 700 BC. They're 300 years apart. How could they be talking about the same person? Or be talking
I'm
about?
confused. Wait, I'm trying to keep up with the argument here. If they're two different, if you're saying they're two different people, then how would that be a contradiction?
It's not a contradiction.
Wait, wasn't your argument that the apostles were capable of making blunders? I'm confused.
No, I'm saying, I asked you, are they capable of making blunders? And you said no, because they're inspired. And I'm saying that here, Jesus, or the Gospel Matthew, is portraying Jesus as making a blunder, because Zechariah, son of Berechiah, died a peaceful life. He wasn't unalive in front of the temple, but it was Zechariah, son of Joadiah, or Joiada. It makes a blunder, and it confuses the two Zechariahs.
Okay, so first
off, what verse are you talking about that he said he died a peaceful? So I can go to that. He died.
That's what traditions say. But Zechariah 1:1, the book doesn't say how he died. It doesn't mention.
So how the frick you saying he died a peaceful death? Where are you getting that from?
It's saying that he lived a peaceful life. I think it's.
Where are you getting he died a peaceful death? That's what you said.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have to substantiate. That's kind of like a relevant point.
Yes, you do. What?
No, it's okay.
Bro, you said it couldn't be this other guy because he died a peaceful death.
Okay, in 2nd Chronicles,
how
who
can
is the
they
one
be
that
talking
died
about
in
the
the
other
temple?
Zechariah? This is crazy.
Because he's the one that was unalived in the temple. What other Zechariah was unalive in front of the
temple?
temple?
I'm saying, how do you know that?
I know.
But this is the other Zechariah didn't die in that way.
Yeah, I had to look that up on Google regarding like what his actual argument is to see if it was referenced anywhere online. So you're basically saying that Matthew himself, right, is making a blunder because he's attributing the prophet Zechariah to the minor prophet Zechariah, son of Josiah or whatever, right, or Joeph.
He's blundering between them because the actual Zechariah that was unalived in front of the temple, as 2nd Chronicles says, is son of Joiada and not son of what's his name, Berechiah. Right. So what's the refutation?
Well, I mean, Berechiah, like, it'd be considered an ancestor of Zechariah of Joahide, right? So, like, what's the problem with that?
What's the evidence for that?
Listen, I'm trying to get where you're getting it from.
Made a claim. What's the evidence for that?
You made a claim too that he died a peaceful death.
That's not my objection.
How do you know that he's not talking about Zechariah?
That's going to be irrelevant to my objection, because my objection is he's making a reference to 2nd Chronicles and the unalivement of Zechariah in front of the temple, but it's a different Zechariah.
How do you know that he's talking about 2nd Chronicles?
Because he's saying it's a Zechariah that was unalive in front of the temple.
Is it possible there was another Zechariah that was also unalive in front of the temple?
Well, you can say anything. Can you show the evidence?
No, I'm saying is it possible?
It's possible, but there's no evidence.
So it's not. So if it's possible that there's not a contradiction by definition. What's a contradiction?
So you're just appealing to. I didn't say contradiction. When did I say contradiction? You're asserting that. I didn't say it's a contradiction.
So you agree this isn't a contradiction? I
said it's a blunder. It's not a contradiction.
A blunder is gonna be because you think he doesn't contradict the Old Testament text, right?
I don't understand how you're using contradiction.
Does Matthew contradict the Old Testament text here?
He makes a blunder and he confuses two Zechariahs. That's what my claim is.
How? Okay, so you're making the claim that he's confusing the two Zechariahs. My point is you have to substantiate then how you know because he has to be talking about this other Zechariah.
Because the only Zechariah that was unalive in front of the temple is the one in Chronicles. Can you
argument from silence? It's an argument from silence.
It's a strong argument from silence. It's a strong
So
argument.
you agree? It's an argument for
It's a
silence.
strong argument.
Strong
for
argument from silence, bro. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
is it a strong argument for silence?
No.
Okay, why is it not
Strong
Because you would
argument from
expect
silence is crazy.
Bro,
every time-
what the frick? Yeah,
Yeah,
strong
so-
fallacy is crazy, dude.
A strong argument from silence is a fallacy.
An argument from silence is a fallacy.
Is
So
a
you're saying
strong
it's
argument
fallacy.
is a strong argument from silence.
Is a strong ad hominem valid?
Yeah, I don't think you guys know what a strong
Oh
argument from silence is.
my
Anyways,
gosh.
can you show me another Zechariah that was unalive?
Bro, my point is, I don't know why you're saying that it has to be this one and that
It's
it
a
can't be
strong
someone
fallacy,
that's
bro. It's not a
mentioned.
weak fallacy, though.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
Hello?
another Zechariah that was unalive.
Bro, you are lagging. Real got your Wi-Fi. Hello?
Yo, can you hear me?
You're lagging.
Can you hear
Your
me?
internet's cooked, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Can you hear me?
Your internet is fried. Dude, your internet's fried, bro. I guess come back when you fix it. I don't know what to tell you. We got strong fallacies now. You feel free to come back up though, bro. I don't know like what's wrong with the internet.
See, if I insult you hard enough, my ad hominem would actually be strong. So.
Yo.
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, so do you have any other
Bro,
Zechariah?
I said that like five, bro.
Are you just
Yeah,
gonna keep
my
repeating
point,
that,
yeah, literally my whole point is you're gonna have to prove that he specifically meant this individual.
Yeah, because there's no any other Zechariah that was in front of the temple,
it's
and
literally
Jesus,
just an
every
argument for
time. So every time Jesus mentions anything from the Old Testament, you would have a verse for it. So can you provide me a verse where Zechariah
not
said
true.
Berechiah?
Yo, dude, this
Okay,
is
not
the-
true.
yo, this is
John Chrysostom literally
Bro.
says there's certain things that were said that were probably lost.
yeah. There's a bench
In the Old
225
Testament. So you're saying the
fallacy
Old
versus
Testament's
a bench
corrupted?
315 fallacy,
Oh,
bro.
you
Like,
don't know what corrupted means.
You're saying that the Old Testament was partially lost?
bro.
There were probably verses, as Chrysostom said, that we don't have anymore. That's not an issue for us. Though,
That's
'cause
corruption. The
canonization-
gospel- that's not
it's
corruption, bro.
That's not corruption. Canonization of the Bible is how we know.
The
what
very
is
end
supposed
of
to
the
be inspired,
Gospel of
supposed to
John
be there.
literally says that there were hundreds of things that Jesus said that we could not write down.
So who's making an argument from silence now? You're saying, oh, there must have been some.
You.
You're
Because
making an argument from silence.
because you. Bro,
You said it
it's
was a
you,
strong
because
argument
You
from
just
silence.
because we
You said
don't
that there
see
might- there could
anything
have been-
else. This
you said
must
there
be the
could have
case.
been a verse. You're saying, sir, you just said, you made the point that there could have been a verse before.
I'm not even
that-
saying there could have been a verse. I'm saying there could have been any sort of tradition that he died. It didn't even have to be a verse.
Sorry,
It
what
could
was
have
it?
been oral tradition.
Yeah, but again, that's an argument from silence. You're just saying, oh, it could have been that, could have been this. It's speculation.
No, I think you're forgetting. You're the one giving the argument from silence, saying because we don't see any other verse, he must be talking about this one.
No, because it's referencing a prophet, Zechariah, that was unalived in front of the temple. That's a very
but
strong
you have
argument.
to prove that this is talking about him.
I just did.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so
You're saying because I can't see anyone else, he must be talking about him.
okay, so when there's a Zechariah that's unalived in front of the temple, and Jesus references a Zechariah that's talking about that was unalived in front of the temple, are we just gonna make the very implausible explanation that it's a whole different Zechariah and we don't have the text for it? What type of
Are you
exegesis
just going to
is
make
this?
the implausible
You're just-
explanation that he was reading the
that's-
text and got the wrong person?
You're the one that's making an implausible exegesis.
I'm
the
not
plain
making
reading of the
implausible.
text.
You're the one that literally started this out by making
Yeah.
the implausible exegesis that the other Zechariah died peacefully.
It's not implausible. It's literally in the text. He says that it's
That he
Zechariah.
died
that's
peacefully.
unalived in front of
Show me where he died peacefully.
He says-
show me the text.
Zechariah of Berechiah that was unalived between the temple and the altar. And in Second
Show
Chronicles,
me
what
where
does
the
it
other
say?
Zechariah that you said that died peacefully. Show me that in the text. You said it's in the text. Show me.
I didn't say it in the text. What did I say was the text?
You just did.
I didn't. I said no, dude. You stop strong. I said him dying in front of the temple is in the text. In the
Bro, I'm
Second
asking
Chronicles.
where you get it from. He died peacefully. That's what I want you to show
Okay,
me.
why are you larping on this? That
I'm
was
not.
irrelevant to the
You
point.
made the claim.
It's-
I want
it's
you to show me that.
completely- It's completely tangential.
It's
to the
not
point.
irrelevant. I
The
want you to
point-
just prove. I want you to give
Yeah.
evidence for what you said.
Okay, now I'm gonna show you in the text. 1 second.
All right. He's gonna show us in the text that the other Zechariah died a peaceful death, guys. We cannot wait. Make sure y'all liking the live though. Double tap the screen.
Wait. I said live the peaceful life.
No, you didn't. You said die.
I said we can go back into the
Oh,
recording.
let's go back then. Let's go back, guys.
We
You
can
know,
go back.
I love this. I love when people lie. Let's go back, chat.
Go back, man.
Let's go back, guys. All right. I think he was the next guest after.
So the argument that he's making is he's basic. That doesn't mean that then they're right because that doesn't mean that then therefore there's a contradiction. That's not what I said at all.
Okay.
Jehoiada.
This is Zechariah that was unalived according to Jesus.
What the heck? Yeah. In Matthew,
Zechariah 1:1. Can you read Zechariah? I love evading the point though, man. Amazing.
Is he still
Bryce,
saying he's making
you
strong
ain't gonna believe this,
fallacies?
Bryce, he said he didn't say he died peacefully, so I'm pulling up the clip right now and showing it.
Yeah, so I said.
No, I'm gonna show the clip. Just be quiet. I'm gonna show the clip. Don't worry.
I know, but well, I can't clarify what I said.
Wait, it's okay.
I mean, I'm assuming so at first glance. I'm not sure if there's any more context.
Absolutely is untenable because Zechariah 1:1 is supposedly the Zechariah of Berechiah 1 is 500. Keep playing the clip.
We're gonna.
Are in 800, 700 BC. They're 300 years apart. How could they be talking about the same person?
Wait, I'm so confused. I'm trying to keep up the argument here. If they're two different, if you're saying they're two different people, then how would that be a contradiction? I'm trying to keep up.
It's not a contradiction. It's not a contradiction.
Wasn't your argument that the apostles were capable of making blunders? I'm confused.
No, I'm saying I asked you, are they capable of making blunders? And you said no because they're inspired. And I'm saying that here, Jesus or the Gospel Matthew is portraying Jesus as making a blunder because Zechariah, son of Berechiah, died a peaceful life.
Oh, he died.
Keep going. Zechariah, son of Joadiah or Joida, it makes a blunder and it confuses the two Zacharias.
Wait, what verse are you talking about that he said he died a peaceful? So I can go to that. He died a peaceful.
That's what traditions say.
That's what traditions say.
The book doesn't say how he died.
So how the frick you saying he died a peaceful? So you said that's what traditions say. Show me.
Wait. Keep going. Keep playing it. There, you wanted to stop, huh? Live the peaceful life. I think. There you go.
So did you not say he also died first? Hello?
There you go.
Sam SHAMOUN says you got a lot of patience, Nick. Just so you're aware. Oh, sorry. Hold on.
Yeah,
did you see that?
You
wanted
got
to
caught,
stop.
Right? You really got caught.
The clip,
did
right?
you or did you not say he died twice?
You wanted. I clarified. Did I clarify? Yes or no?
Did you or did you not say he died, bruh?
Did I clarify? Yes or no?
No, you changed it.
Did I clarify?
No,
yes
you
or no?
changed it.
I literally clarified. Oh, look at you. Look at this.
It's very simple.
Did
you or did you not say that he died?
Look at this. That's just
did you
rhetoric
or wait, it's very simple. It's very simple. Did you or did you not say he died?
You're running away from the blunder.
Just answer the question.
And then I
Did
clarified.
you
I can
or
make
did
mistakes,
you
no problem.
not say
And I
he
clarified.
died? Yes or no?
Yes.
So then why did you say 30?
Why
Why did you say 2 minutes ago you never said that?
I said that I clarified that I said living, and you literally just played it. Stop being dishonest and answer the point. You're not dealing.
Or did you not literally just say, bro? Oh my gosh, did you or did you not literally just say 3 minutes ago that you never said he died peacefully?
Sir, can you deal with the blunder?
Did you or did you not say 3 minutes ago that you never said he died peacefully?
No, I meant I didn't mean it. I said I clarified.
So now you
it was
bro. You can't figure out what you mean, bro. Bro, take care. You embarrassment, dude. So first it's I didn't say that. And then when he gets proven wrong, it's no, I meant I didn't mean that. They all lie. That's all they do is just lie.
It's takia, bro.
And then they get caught, and they gotta lie again.
It's always the takia. Sam SHAMOUN said you got a lot of patience,
they lie once,
bro,
and then they gotta lie again.
He's tracking.
It's crazy out here, bro. Hello?
Yo, Nick, before I say anything, he said he died a peaceful life, not a death.
Bro, no way.
What is died?
No way, bro.
Died a peaceful life is different from he died a peaceful death.
What the frick does die mean?
Bro.
What does died a peaceful life mean, dude?
Oh, sorry. He left the life that was peaceful is what he meant. Nah,
Is that what he said?
Yeah, he said he left the life piece. That was
No, he did. He never said that.
No, I'm just not trying to say the D word. I thought that's what.
Bruh, nah, you said Oslo. Are they Oslo or like?
Yo, they didn't die. Yeah, he didn't say die a peaceful death. He said die a peaceful life, bro.
Yeah,
it's not the same, bro. It's not the same thing.
What does that mean? Hello?
You guys can hear me, right?
Yeah.
How are you guys? Awesome. Great. So the topic is prove the Trinity wrong, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So can we look at this logically? You're going to use logic in this case, right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So how can logically three things be one? How does that work?
How can logically three things be one? Well, let's look at
Yes.
the three laws of logic that we're talking about. All right, we got the law of identity, right? So like what something is identified as. So if one thing is identified as three, then that's not a contradiction, which is one of the other laws. And then the law of excluded middle doesn't really apply to the identity of God in what we're talking about.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure how it would be illogical.
Okay, so I get it. It's kind of like water, smoke,
don't
and
say that. Don't say that. Don't say that.
H2O.
Don't say that.
No?
No.
Oh, I wonder why. Because you know where I was taking that, right? Okay.
Nah, bro.
Because it's wrong.
That's modalism. That's modalism.
It's not
bro.
wrong.
That's not
I mean,
the Trinity, man.
I mean, it's not wrong.
Logically, three things can't be one. If you are one thing, you are specifically one thing. Okay.
So how many? Wait. So how many persons are Adam and Eve?
They're two separate people.
So then why does the Bible say they're one?
Because Eve was made from the rib of Adam.
But wait, how can two be one?
But how does that make any sense in what you're saying?
Wait, there's
just
two
because you
persons.
say
How
that
can they be one? Two
they're
cannot be
different
one.
people. You said, okay, so you said the Bible, right? Was the Bible the word of God?
Yes.
It was not the word of God. It was a collection of different accounts. And actually, thank you for
Who
bringing
were
up my
inspired
point.
by God?
Yo, dope claim, bro. What's
Okay.
next?
Okay. All right. So, which Bible do you believe in? Which version? There's like 50 different versions.
wait,
Hold
hold on. Wait, first off, are you talking about translations, bro?
I mean, there's so many. You can tell me.
Okay, yeah. So like,
I mean,
what if
yeah,
I
'cause
just say that I
languages,
what if I just say that I
Okay.
affirm every
Okay, wait, wait.
translation? What if I just say I affirm every translation of the Bible? Now what?
Okay, we could say that, right? We could say that. We could say that.
Yeah,
Thank
I
you for
affirm.
saying that, actually.
Yeah. So show me a contradiction
so
between
did
two translations
Jesus-
right now.
Perfect, right? So when is the earliest mention of the Trinity? Jesus has never said that, and actually the first mention of the Trinity was 300 years after. Now we're looking away.
Oh, 300 years?
We're looking away.
300 years?
It
Do you want to
wasn't
bet?
300 years after.
It
You're
was
slow.
300
Wait. Let's
300
ask him.
years.
When did the first mention of the Trinity come?
Me?
Yes. When did the first
The
mention of the
first
Trinity
mention was about 150 to 200, and then 300 years
so that's not
the church
300.
declared that. The church officially declared it 300 years.
Okay. So are you like
Okay,
so
what?
before I continue? No, because I'm about to. This is gonna
Okay.
be where I
Oh
approach. from
dear
here.
God.
Do you actually affirm, right, Christianity in any sense?
What do you mean? I think
So, like, what do you think
originally
about the Bible?
I think about the Bible as this. I think originally when it came down, certain accounts of it were accurate, and then over time it was corrupted by man. At the end of
You
the
got any
day,
evidence it was
Okay.
corrupted by man?
All right, cool. So it was corrupted when? When was it corrupted?
well, we don't know because
Oh,
we
you
don't
don't know.
have the accurate versions of it,
Oh,
and
okay.
neither
So we
do
don't,
you.
We don't have the
Do
accurate
you
version of
have
the
any
Bible.
evidence it was corrupted?
Are you Muslim?
I do.
Wait,
I
I,
am
want the
Muslim.
evidence. Of course he's Muslim.
Okay.
What's the evidence it was corrupted?
Yeah. Where's that
Okay,
at?
how is it preserved?
What?
Yo, I want the evidence it was
Yo,
corrupted.
he asked a
telling
question,
you,
bro.
I'm asking you right. I'm giving
Bro,
you the
stop
answer.
switching the
How was
burden,
it
bro. I
protected? How was
I
it
want-
preserved? How was
I
it
want you
preserved?
to- bro, you made the claim it's corrupted.
I
Prove
am
that.
saying, okay, so how do we know something is corrupted? How do we know it's been changed?
So I'm asking you.
We look at the original version and then we look at what's been changed. That's how we check.
Okay, show me the original
That's the
version and the
scientific-
changed version.
I'm telling you, there is no original version because it was.
So then how can you
Well, then
compare?
How do you know it's corrupted?
Because if I write a paper, right, 20 years ago, and then I try to write the same one, I can look at a version that I wrote 20 years ago and compare it. Just like you could have a Bible.
So
from
where's
50
the
years
original
ago,
one to compare it to?
today.
Where's the Injil? What is it?
You have 50, 60 different versions.
Wait, the translations are not versions of the Bible, bro. You have different translations of the Quran. Who cares?
Exactly. No, there is
Yeah,
no
exactly.
There's one. There's one. You're
There's
laughing
one
when I said
there's one translation of the
This is
Quran.
horrible.
Okay, let me put it. Let
one
me
in
try it like
Arabic.
this.
Okay, no.
Okay, no, let me try it
Okay,
like this.
so
Are
you
there
don't even wanna
multiple
use logic on
translations?
this. You
No,
don't
no,
wanna
no.
use
Hold on.
logic
Come
on
on,
this.
bro. Let's have a dialogue.
Let's use
Do you believe
this.
that there's multiple
Let's use your
translations
Bible.
that
Let's
exist
use
of
your
the
Bible.
Quran?
You're saying,
Bro, look at this
You're
guy.
saying it hasn't been corrupted.
Do you
You're
believe that
saying it
there's
hasn't been
multiple
corrupted.
translations of the Quran that exist?
Listen, the original is in Arabic. You can find the
Okay,
furthest
cool.
one out,
Fantastic,
and not,
bro.
Not a single
Yeah, there's
letter,
one
not a single
singular.
vowel
Yeah,
will
yeah,
be
no,
different.
I agree. No, because
Yes.
we have the same
Can
criteria.
we agree on that?
This guy's
Can
not
we
gonna let me
agree on
talk,
that?
bro. He's not gonna let me talk.
Can we agree on that? I'm just asking you a question.
So
Can we
with
agree on
our
that?
view, there's one singular
now you
Greek
don't wanna answer my
translation of the New Testament. So who cares?
Okay. And
So
I
then
get
what's
that.
the
You don't wanna
problem?
Use logic. You don't want to use logic. The problem is there's 60
You
different
just
versions. How are you supposed to know?
Dude, your argument for how there's not different versions of the Quran is because there's one single. Bro, stop talking for a second. If there's one singular Arabic translation of the Quran, guess what? There's one singular Greek translation of the New Testament. Who cares? Now what?
It's not translated. It came down in Arabic.
Are
What
you
talking about? There's one
the
translation.
The New Testament came down in Arabic.
No, it was in Arabic and it stayed in Arabic. It's been preserved in Arabic
Okay,
because of the
awesome.
fact of
So
errors
the
in
New
translation.
Testament
because two
was
languages
the New
will not be
Testament
the
was
same when it's
preserved
translated.
in Greek.
If
The
you
New
want to
Testament was
you want to
preserved in
complain
Greek.
about you not, you're saying I'm not letting you talk. When it's my turn to talk, you don't want to let me talk. So
Bro.
what's this double standard?
What do you? That's not a
Now-
double
okay,
standard.
now-
bro.
now let's
I've
focus
been
on
trying
your
to give you a
Bible. Let's
specific
focus on your
argument.
Bible.
No. Hold on. We
Please,
haven't
bro,
even
leave
gotten
it alone.
around this. We haven't even gotten away from this type of double standard that
Of
you're
course we
giving.
haven't, because you're not agreeing with what I told
Because
you.
you're
You
no,
said how,
dude. Just stop
Okay,
for a
you're talking
second.
about
I want to make.
translations.
Let me make a whole type of argument, and I want you to
Go
address
make
it,
your
and I'll
whole-
stop.
Go make your
Okay?
whole argument. Go ahead. I'll
All
let
right,
you.
cool.
Go ahead.
You said specifically that the Bible has a bunch of different versions because there's a bunch of different translations. Am I correct with that?
That's correct. 100%. And beyond that, there's no way of accurately preserving something.
All right.
Which kings throughout history have destroyed.
Okay.
People that have lost it. The original one that you have was translated through 50 different languages.
All right.
Jesus spoke. He didn't speak in English, right? He spoke in what language?
But hold on, I'm still continuing.
Dude,
my
what language
argument.
did he speak
I'm
in?
still. He spoke.
this
You
is
want me to know?
Aramaic,
He spoke.
bruh.
He spoke Hebrew, Aramaic, Greek, and Latin. How about that?
Perfect. Now, is the same word
That's
in
crazy.
every single one of those
Yeah,
languages?
he had to speak. He had to speak
right?
to the praetors, bro. The high
Yeah,
class
he's-
praetors
he's-
would
he
speak
spoke
Latin.
Aramaic. He spoke Aramaic. That's what he spoke, right?
Okay, he spoke
Now-
a lot more languages than that, in our view.
I understand that his language was
Okay, can I
Aramaic.
actually continue my argument that you promised
Go
you'd let
ahead,
me make?
continue. I did. I answered your question.
All right,
Go
cool.
ahead.
So you said that, dude, that the Bible can't be trusted because there's a bunch of different translations, right? But then with
That's one of
the
the
way,
reasons.
okay, so with the way that the Quran works, hear me out for a second, okay? With the way that the Quran works, the Quran has one singular Arabic translation, right? There's one singular translation of the Quran that exists in Arabic. You wouldn't say that Allah speaks Arabic, right?
I can say that it was delivered in Arabic.
Okay, cool.
That's
That's
it's not-
fine.
listen,
No. Hold on.
okay,
Hold
can
on.
I
That wasn't
finish
my question.
my-
That
on
wasn't
your
my question. I don't mean to interrupt you, but that's not my question. That's not my question.
He didn't ask
Does
what
Allah
You didn't ask
literally?
your question that
Does
of
Allah
what-
literally
okay,
speak
was it in
Arabic?
Arabic?
Is that his language? Is that Allah's language? Is Allah's language Arabic?
What?
Or
what
is
kind
his
of
language
question is that?
transcendent?
What
His
do you
language.
mean?
He would be transcendent, right? He would translate it for human beings to be able to perceive in Arabic, right?
Does God speak a? What,
I'm not saying. I'm
so
not asking
confused.
if he
Just answer-
speak.
okay,
I'm
no,
not
I'm just-
asking if he
okay,
just speaks it, bro.
It's honestly a laughable question. I mean, what kind of question is that? What do you mean? Does God speak? Does
Okay,
God
no.
speak
I'm not. I'm not
Arabic? Does
asking
God
if
speak
just God.
English?
No, I'm not asking if God just speaks Arabic. I'm asking.
What's your point here?
That
Okay, what's your point?
in terms
Get to
of
the point.
the language of what human beings would speak, if God provides something in Arabic, does that mean that then
Yep.
therefore the language of God is Arabic?
So then your question should be, why did God deliver in Arabic?
Brother,
Is that what you're
no,
saying?
that wasn't my question. I don't have a problem with I can concede that, whatever.
Okay.
So again,
All
does
right, I
God
don't
so
know
is
what the whole
God's
point of
is
that
God's
question was,
language
but okay.
God's language in of himself Allah? Is his language Arabic?
Again.
Is Arabic a
that has-
transcendent language?
Again, like I said.
Oh, no, maybe you didn't hear
language-
me. That was a direct question.
It's a stupid question. What do you want me to say?
Yeah, you would. Yeah, obviously you would say. Obviously you would say that Allah is transcendent, right? So obviously his language is not Arabic. Right?
Of course, but we're not worried
Thank
about
you.
that. We're worried about the
So
language
God
delivered
provided.
on-
No. So in your view, then the Quran was provided in Arabic. Then cool.
It was given in Arabic.
Sweet.
Which
so if
was
the
the
New
reason-
Testament was given in Greek, one singular version of Greek, which you cannot find another version of Greek that it was given in. What is the issue that you have if it's translated into other languages? If I read the Quran in English, is it corrupted?
The Quran is the word of God.
Okay,
The difference is
that has
this.
nothing to
Give
do
me
with
the-
what I
okay,
just asked.
Can I answer? Can I answer? Can I?
you're
answer?
If you
answering a
actually
question
answer
he
my
didn't
question,
ask.
I didn't even ask that. I asked
'Cause
you
your
if is the
question-
English
because the
version of the
point that you're
Quran
making-
corrupted?
I'm making the point onto your question, right? You're saying, did God give it in Arabic, or is he
dude,
speaking Arabic?
we already got past that.
That was the last question.
We already
My
got
God,
past
you're
that.
tracking.
We already got
Okay,
past
Oh my
that.
gosh, you're not tracking.
So again,
You're just
if
freaking
God,
out because I'm answering the
no,
question.
because
This is
I'm showing
this
you
is
that
so
you're a
laughable.
hypocrite.
Go ahead.
Is the
How
Quran
am I a
in English?
hypocrite?
Is the Quran in English corrupted?
The Quran in English, right? When you translate it, right, it will not be the exact same. That's why the language has been in Arabic.
So
and
the
it will
English,
stay
so the
in
English
Arabic.
is corrupted.
What do you mean the English is corrupted?
Is the
Is it-
English
yes or no,
translation
is the
corrupted,
English
bro?
Quran corrupted?
Do you know what corrupted means?
Bro.
Do you know what
The
corrupted
same
means?
way
Is
you've
it
been the
misaccurate?
same
Is
way
it
you've been
mis-
using corrupted this
The
whole
same
time.
way you've been
the
using
same
it
way
this
you've
whole
been.
time.
It hasn't.
Wait,
no,
the
no, no,
same
it
way
has
you've been
been.
using
It has
corrupted
been.
this whole
It
time.
But you
has
said
not.
that. But you said that mine's
directly-
corrupted,
To
though.
directly because do you know what corrupted means and
We're
misinterpreted
using
means?
your whatever you've
Bro.
been saying.
Whatever
Yes,
you've
when
been
I say
saying.
corrupted, when I say corrupted, right? I mean it's been text where or words have been added or changed or removed. That's what corrupted means. That's not
Okay,
what
great.
translation.
Oh, okay,
translation
great.
means.
So,
Okay, go ahead.
so then great. So you believe the English Quran is not corrupted because of that. So now, can you prove words have been removed or added to the Bible?
Yes.
Okay, show me.
Go on.
I can you look on the internet. You can look at different
Bro,
versions of.
Google that shit.
You show me. You show me.
I have to show you.
Yes, you're giving the
I have
argument.
You're
to
making
show
a
you
claim
your
that
own
it's
Bible.
corrupted.
I just
So
told
show
you.
me.
I told you there's different Bible. Name me different Qurans.
There's
Name me different Qurans.
Okay, fine.
Name different Qurans.
Any of
What
the
version?
English translation, the Spanish translation, any
Those-
translation
okay.
of the Quran.
None of those are different.
None of them are different.
What? The English ain't different from the
none of those are
Spanish?
The difference not so wait, so the English is not different from the Arabic then.
The Quran is in Arabic. There's no ands. There's
Is
no
this
ifs,
guy a
there's no
robot?
buts.
What's going
All
on?
right,
That
bro,
wasn't
take
my
care,
question.
Bro, take care. That is, bro.
Bro.
I can't do it anymore.
There's
This
no-
is crazy. These people don't think. They don't think. Brandon with the $14 super chat, show him Hops and Wars contradictions, bro. He don't even know what Hops and Wars is. I promise you.
Yo,
that dude
Sam,
does not know.
Sam, we would have brought you up, man, but you said you don't have TikTok, man. I'm sorry. Sam Shamoun wanted to come up here and do this, bro. He was so
That's
excited, but he doesn't have TikTok, sadly.
He could have came up on my video ninja if he wanted to, low key.
Oh, on the video thing, maybe. Yeah, I was about to say I don't know because like my thing wasn't working, so I'd be scared that it wouldn't be working.
Nah, if he wants to, just tell him he can come on my YouTube chat and let me know. Teddy's with $5 super chat. Jesus spoke Aramaic on the cross, so is this
Yo,
Muslim saying that Jesus
Sam,
was on
if you're
the
still in
cross?
here, right? Sam, if you are still in here, sorry, I just want to address that real quick. If you're still in here, I think Nick would be able to get you up here, like on Video Ninja, but you have to just make sure that you don't say anything that's not TikTok friendly because you know, that's all. But you totally could come up here for a couple minutes if you want to. Yo, could you give me the Video Ninja thing? He wants to join. He actually wants to.
Got you.
Hold on. Do you want me to just send him the same one you gave me?
Nah. Because that's only for the video.
Okay.
I just sent you it. Okay, who was the other super chat? Let me see. Oh yeah, Footy Banter with a super chat. Matthew 23:35. Jesus was corrected. Zachariah, son of Bereki. I don't even know how to say that name. And the son of Jehodiah were different men. Zachariah was common. Jesus referred to martyrdom, not lineage. Amen.
Amen. Sam, can you real quick? I'm trying to think of how to do this. Do you have? I'm trying to think of how to do this without just pasting this in the whole chat because that's not gonna work. Do you have Discord?
Nick, I'll send you 10 galaxies. Let me up. Okay, send me the 10 galaxies and I'll let you up, sure, buddy.
I'm gonna bring him up, Zen. I'm just I'm trying to send him this link without just like pasting this like straight up just in here. Because if I paste this in the whole chat, that's gonna be a nightmare. Email me. What? Give me your email, Sam. I'll send it to you.
All right, I'm gonna let up another guest
Yeah,
while
go ahead.
While you do that.
Yo.
Yeah. Hello.
Yeah, you guys want to hear my argument or no?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So I would just say, how do you count one God? Go ahead. What's the explanation?
We count
one God by the amount of beings.
Yeah, we count it by.
Oh, you count by the amount of beings? Okay, 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3 beings.
Not
How's
3 beings. What?
No way, bro. Are you serious?
What?
How's it not 3 beings?
Have you been listening to this live at all, bro? Have you heard the arguments that people have been bringing today? And
Yeah,
you
you
thought
just
that was gonna stump us?
Yeah, no formal logician counts by action. Okay.
Yeah, what do you mean no
Count by
formal
life and
logician
small, buddy.
does that, bro? That's the way that like
Law of identity is a
Aristotle, like the
biconditional
classical
life and
tradition
small.
would be counting that, bro.
So wait, you just reject classical identity?
I mean, I reject it applying to the way that we would talk to talk about the Trinity, sure. Because classical identity is not something that was actually held by the classical tradition, like Aristotle.
Oh, okay. So you just reject analytics?
What? Yeah. You know what? Fine. I reject analytic philosophy. Now what?
Okay, so you lost. How's it feel to lose?
Oh, that made me lose.
How's it feel to lose?
What? If you reject
that-
analytical philosophy, you lose?
How's it feel to lose? How's
Yeah,
it feel to know that you lost?
I believe that scholastic philosophy is 1,000 times superior. Now what?
Wait, but how does it feel to know that you lost? You
How did
lost.
I-
How's
how
it
did I
feel?
Nah, he
lose?
don't got an argument. He don't got an argument, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
Bro, this is crazy.
I'm sending it to Sam's email. He just gotta put it in there. No, come up. He says he wanted to provide some. He wanted to provide some resources. He said.
I'll bet.
I'm not gonna let 2 bald-headed middle-aged.
What the hell, bro? What is going
It's
on?
thinning. It's thinning.
Dang, sorry we
close
ain't
my
made a
door.
trip to Turkey yet, bro. Dang. Our bad, G. I'll try to make a trip out to Turkey shortly, man. Our bad.
Sam, it didn't work. You probably. You gotta like space out the words or something, bro.
Man, defending the Trinity must be crucial, bro. You guys are losing all your hair.
Yeah.
You look like you bald in your profile picture.
I got a full hairline, bro. But yeah, I am bald, but I shave it. I actually have hair. But aside from that, I thought it was funny, bro. I thought it was hilarious. What do you mean, bro? Zoom into the picture. You can see my headline in the picture, bro. Just zoom in. What are you, dumb?
I'm not trying to zoom in on Mr. Clean.
Okay, so don't make claims without it knowing, bro. Kind of like how you do with the Trinity.
I didn't make a claim I didn't know. I said, ain't you bald and you were. So what are you talking about, bro? Like, what are we saying dumb stuff for? You got an argument?
Is bald the same as going bald?
Bro, corny ass, bro. Do you got an argument?
I do.
All right, give it.
So what is it?
I can't believe in a book that says to keep the young virgin girls for yourselves, bro. Why
What does
would
that mean? What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that even mean?
Let's go to it. You want to go to it?
Yeah, let's go to it.
All right, numbers.
Numbers 31, right?
Yep, 31 something.
Wow, look
right?
at that. Like it hasn't been said over 100 times by people.
So why is that? You know why would a God?
I would
Why
just
would
say,
a God allow a bunch of grown men to take the young virgin girls who haven't slept with a man for themselves, bro? Like why would God allow that?
I don't know. I mean, which section are we talking about here? Which verse is it saying that?
Oh fuck. All right, I'll pull out my other phone, dude, so I don't go with the coffee cup on the screen. Hold on.
Man, aren't you
real fast, read the super
Oh, bro,
chat.
you a Muslim, bro.
JJ,
How do you have an
super chat.
issue with this, bro? I don't get it.
What's this?
Oh,
bro, tell
show you the
Sam to
big-
like literally
Yeah.
just, bro. Tell Sam to like literally just come to my chat. I'll put the link in my chat and like it just
Oh,
it doesn't even matter.
Yeah.
And he can come up and I'll figure out which one's him. It's not a big deal.
Okay, numbers 31:18.
Real fast, JJ with a $10 super chat. Honest question: is smoking bad in Christianity? I quit for about a year now, and somehow I kind of went back. Any Christian advice?
Oh, you're reading a super
well,
chat.
it depends what kind of smoking you're talking about, but I would say pretty much all smoking is gonna be bad. Yeah.
All right, I just put it in
body.
the chat, by the way. So
Don't lie, Nick. You're high right now, bro.
Okay, strange individual. But yeah, I would say all smoking is probably gonna be bad, bro. Try your best to quit. To be honest, it's not a good habit to have, dude. Just find
But-
another habit to fill it with.
Something I want to say, Ali, is like I don't understand how this like contradicts like what Muhammad would be teaching. So like, what's the issue?
The Quran never mentions any psychotic shit like this.
Oh, so you're Quran only or what?
I'm not a Sunni for you to just run to Sunni hadiths like a little gerbil.
Oh, you're what, Shia?
I'm not Sunni for you to run to Sunni hadiths.
Oh,
like
I
a
said.
little
Oh,
gerbil.
but maybe you didn't hear me. I said Shia.
Maybe you didn't hear me. Where
you
we're
said
talking
Sunni.
about numbers
You said
31,
Sunni,
18.
like I said. Like
Sorry,
I
wait,
said.
real fast. I'm gonna see if this is.
So
happening
are we gonna
fast. Someone joined
shift
my thing.
to Sunni and Shia? Or
This dude's trolling. This dude's trolling anyway.
I don't give a
Just put him
fuck
out.
about Aisha, bro. You
Alright,
got
bro,
care about
chill
Aisha?
out,
Bro,
Ali, chill.
Bro, just boot this dude out anyway. He's not even actually
Alright,
like
what's
making an
up?
argument.
Yeah, all right. What's up?
I am making an argument. Numbers 31:18. Here, I'll read it for you. But all the woman children who have
Hey,
not
bro,
known
can
them.
you like, Ali, can you like stop talking for a minute? Good
Oh, I
Lord.
thought you were talking to me, bro.
No.
Oh, my bad, dog.
I can't hear him. What the heck, man? Hold on.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to. Sam, you don't have TikTok, do you? You gotta create like an alt account or a backup or something. Then, so. Okay, let me figure out a way then to get you to be able to hear these individuals. Thank you. I tried. It's kind of hard, but. Yeah, Bryce, can you hear him? Everyone on the TikTok can hear you, and everyone on the YouTube can hear you. Bryce, you need to.
Yeah, give me a sec.
He said, "Give me a sec." Yeah,
All
he
right.
said, "Give me a sec."
Go ahead. Sam, can you say something real quick?
Yeah, he's talking right now. You can't hear him?
No, I can't hear him. I can't hear him at all.
Frick, everyone can
No,
hear
that's
you, but him. Let me try to figure out a way to get this to.
I don't think it's coming to me though. That's the problem. Because I have my audio unmuted.
All right, let me try audio settings. See if I can get you to.
Yeah, you got to make it to where I can hear your audio because you don't have it going through.
No, you're good, bro. I'm glad you came. It's always good to hear some wisdom. So, but you need to create a backup account on TikTok, bro. It'd be so much easier, man. Dang, this man, got blocked from TikTok entirely. That is understandable. Let me get my audio and try to switch it over so you can hear my audio there. I want you to be able to hear the guest. Guest can hear Yeah, if you want to just give your answer and everything like that too. Everyone else can hear you. So.
Yeah, about to say I'll watch it later. I'll watch the video later.
Yes, he can hear you. Bryce, you can hear him, right? Okay, yes.
No.
Wait, you said you can't?
No, I can't.
Bryce, do you have your phone, Bryce?
I have my phone with me. That's what I'm using
Go
to talk
on TikTok on your phone and listen on your phone then. You'll be able to hear him there at least.
All right, fine.
He's gonna go on TikTok real fast on his phone, so he can at least hear you there.
Let me get that set up. Hold on, give me a second.
And so we'll at least be able, you won't be able to interact, but you'll at least be able to they'll be able to hear you. So.
Yeah, so because I do want to send you also links when they're telling you there's one Arabic version of the Quran. Well, two lies right there. Number one, there wasn't one Arabic Quran.
Are you guys
That's why
ready for me or not yet?
Ibn Affan.
Not yet.
And where the differences. So Uthman standardized the Quran done by Zayd ibn Thabit. Now, by the way, for the Muslims who want to verify this, Sahih Bukhari, you can go to Sunnah.
Oh my gosh. Oh, there we go.
Volume 6, numbers 509, 510 in the old versification. Now, in the updated version, they changed the numbering, but the old numbering is 509, 510. Number 509, 510, they can still find it. So the Qurans were so different. Now, what Qurans? The Arabic Qurans. Written by whom? Muhammad's companions. Abdullah bin Masud, Ubay bin Ka'b. They wrote down Qurans from what they learned from Muhammad that was so different, contradictory, that in the case of Abdullah ibn Masud, he argued that there's only 100 surahs, and he had certain verses and words not found in the Uthmanic Quran you have today, and I got the receipts. I can give you examples. Ubay bin Ka'b, on the other hand, had 116 chapters of the Quran, and he had verses and words not found in Abdullah ibn Masud's Quran or Uthman. So Uthman ordered they be burnt. He standardized one Quran that was compiled by Zayd. Now, why is this important for the Muslims who know their history? When Muhammad is asked who to learn the Quran from, or when he says, who do you take the Quran from? In Bukhari and Muslim,
Sure, I might be able to do this a better way. Hold on.
he mentions only 4. 2 of the 4 are Abdullah ibn Masud.
Let me try it this way.
He didn't mention Zayd. And that Abu Bakr commissioned to compile the Quran in his caliphate. That's why the authentic sources of Islam say when Abdullah ibn Masud was told to give up his Quran, he refused, saying, I learned over 70 chapters of the Quran long before Zayd was a Muslim. The differences were so much that they almost came to blows. Uthman insisted to burn them, but now here's where the joke comes in. That one Uthmanic Quran, there's not one version of it the brother was mentioning. We have at least 17 different Arabic versions of the Uthmanic Quran called Qiraat, like the Qira of HOPS, who's known as a liar, or Warsh. So the Muslims are either ignorant or they're lying to you. It's not English translations. There is no standard uniform Arabic version till this day. And the Arabic Quran that they use in the West was standardized in 1924 by Al-Azhar in Egypt based on HOPS that went through several revisions. This is why you challenge the Muslims. Show me one Arabic manuscript of the Quran that's identical to the 1924 Cairo version. They can't do it. It doesn't exist. So they're lying to you, my brothers. That's the first one. And I'm going to send you, get me your email. I'll send you all this so that you can use it next time when they go off tangents. The second problem, by the way.
I was muted. Yeah, it's in my YouTube bio too if you want to.
Okay, I'll come back and send it to you.
Yeah.
Second thing, they told you, what language did Jesus speak? They'll say Aramaic, but you have it in Greek. But last time I checked, Bryce and my brother, the Quran quotes not just Jesus. The Quran quotes Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, Moses, the tribes, you name it, Adam, even Satan. Not only speaking Arabic, but a particular 7th century dialect of Arabic called Qurayshi. That's in Sahih Bukhari, volume 6, 510. Uthman said, if you disagree on the Quran, write it in the Qurayshi dialect, because that's the language it was revealed in. Very few people understand Qurayshi Arabic. That's why even Arabic speakers have to study the dialect to master it. Now, brother, help me understand a little bit logic here. They complain that the New Testament is written in Greek and Jesus supposedly only spoke Aramaic, which is a lie, but I'll go with that. But they have Jesus, his apostles, his holy mother, even though it's a counterfeit Jesus, Abraham, speaking a 7th century dialect of Arabic that they never spoke or would have known. How come that's not a problem for their position? Do you understand what I'm saying here? If you have a problem with the New Testament writers translating the words of Jesus in Greek, then why the hell don't you have a problem with your Quran having Abraham speak Qurayshi Arabic, Moses speaking Qurayshi Arabic, Adam speaking Qurayshi Arabic, even Satan, the father Muhammad, speaking Qurayshi Arabic? Do they believe that they all spoke Arabic and the Qurayshi dialect?
Mm-hmm.
Is that really what they want to argue? Because this argument shows, if you're going to reject the Bible, bury the Quran. In fact, send me a copy. I'm running out of toilet paper.
That's crazy.
All right. Now, as far as other things we can talk about, but the other point, I think that's basically it when it comes to the Quran. Oh, use the Islamic dilemma, my brother. Don't waste your time. Don't waste your time addressing Bible contradictions. Why? Because the Quran, their book. Can you guys still hear me?
Yeah, wait, real fast. I want to, Bryce, can you just say something real fast? I want to see if this made you be able to hear it.
Well, I mean, so I'm
mute,
listening.
Bryce.
Yeah, so I'm listening currently.
well, I mean, so I'm
listening. Yeah, so I'm listening currently.
Wait, hold on, Bryce. You can hear him, Sam?
Yeah, perfectly now.
Okay, I was able.
Hold on one sec.
Yeah, so yeah, he can hear
So
you.
the issue that I have though right now is that I can only hear Sam if I tune into the TikTok without being on the panel.
Okay, well,
You understand?
you can't join on the panel on your phone and hear him there?
Well, so like I'm currently listening to him right now. I have it currently turned off the volume because it's really loud, and I'm hearing double. But like if I just have the Video Ninja thing up, I can't hear Sam at all.
I'm saying can you join the panel on your phone real fast, and then so you can hear him there.
I can try, but
and then just mute yourself on Video Ninja.
Yeah, let me see.
And then you should be able to hear him there. And then mute yourself on Video Ninja before you talk on there.
Okay, can
All right, hello?
Sam talk real
quick?
quick?
Sam, can you say something? Can you say something?
I can barely hear him, like really, really barely, but I might be able to if I pick it out enough. But like it sounds like it's coming through your headphones, Nick. Like it doesn't sound like it's actually coming through the audio, like on the panel physically.
But okay, everyone else should be able to hear you, so he can hear you at least decently.
I can decipher a little bit.
You can hear our if you do want to interact with any of our guests on TikTok, you can hear that now. So. We just did typically the Trinity was true and Christianity was true, Islam was false. We did very general thing. For real. And if you want real fast, I know you mentioned you wanted to say something about it. If you want to say something about the numbers 31 argument real fast. Yeah, TikTok's little, yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say, we'll get banned real quick, Sam, if you say the wrong thing.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine.
It clearly says to keep them for yourselves.
That was someone else. That was someone else. That was like the guest that disagrees. But I know you say you don't want to debate, so you can keep going.
I can barely hear him, bro.
Yo, Ali, can you mute, bro? I'm trying to listen.
Amen to that.
Amen to that.
All right. All right. I appreciate you, man. You take care, Sam. Thanks for coming up, bro. God bless.
Yeah, Sam, you didn't prove anything, dude. I have no idea.
All right. He didn't listen to a word he was saying, bro. He didn't listen to not a word, dude.
Listen to a word he said, bro.
Just read the Sunni hadith. I didn't want to, be rude and just say, hey,
all right,
bro.
So the point, did you hear his point? What was his point? Can you reiterate what his points were on the numbers 31?
Bro, he's basically saying because at that time, okay, first of all, the guy didn't even say, what's up, big dog? The guy didn't even say, he didn't even mention the part where it says to keep them for yourselves. He just said, oh, the reason why they were spared.
Yes, he does.
No, he said the reason why they were spared, go back to it. He said the reason why they were spared was because at that time, can I use the word intercourse? And you were like, yeah. And then, because at that time they were having intercourse with the, I don't know what's a what, bro. Proves nothing. Proves absolutely nothing.
To keep them for yourselves literally just means to keep them alive. That's all that means.
No, it doesn't.
Prove it means otherwise. Prove it means otherwise.
Bro.
Prove it means otherwise.
Okay, the ones who haven't slept with a man, keep them for yourselves, keep them alive for yourselves. What does that mean, bro? You tell me
It
what it
means
means.
To keep
bro.
them alive.
I just
To
said
keep
that.
them alive.
Yeah.
Like what? Like pets for yourselves. It doesn't say
Bro,
keep
what?
them
It just
alive.
means to not
So
unalive
so
them.
in the context of like,
But it says
Jewish-
yourselves.
No, hold on.
It doesn't
In the
say just to
process-
spare them.
Dude,
It says to spare them.
listen
keep them
for a
alive.
second.
It already
In the
says
culture-
that. Hold on, brother. Hold on.
You
Stop
keep
with the
just
culture.
repeating the same
I'm
thing.
talking, bro.
What do you mean stop with
I
the
was on
culture?
mute for
In
like 5
Hebrew
minutes
culture,
listening to that goofball.
I'm trying to explain to you
So
why it
listen to me
means
real
that.
quick.
Do you want an answer? The reason why that it actually means to just keep someone alive, it doesn't imply some kind of sexual activity, is because of the fact that in Hebrew culture, chastity was considered the most holy thing to be. People that were virgins, the virgin women, which is what is specifically denoted in Numbers 31, to keep them alive for yourselves is simply just saying that these women need to be preserved because they are pure and they are chaste.
It says the young. It says the young. Don't forget
Yeah,
the young
okay,
part.
yeah. That word "young woman,"
Like-
by the
like
way,
we-
is
we can't
synonymous with
remove
virgin.
stuff that
That's
we don't like,
synonymous with
brother.
virgin. You can see that in Isaiah, in the book of Isaiah, when it says
So
that
it
there
doesn't
will
really
be
mean
conceived
young?
of a virgin. It means virgin and young. Those two words are synonymous with each other.
Okay, so it means so it means young. All right.
Are you for real right now? Did you hear what anything I just said?
He didn't even listen.
Well, the word virgin comes up right after that. Is it the same word? It says keep the young virgin. When it says young and virgin, are those words the same in Hebrew?
I mean, obviously.
Why
like,
are they
in the context
translated
of
young? Why
Numbers
is one
31
translated
would
young?
be-
One?
No, hold on. In the context
Well,
of
I'm
Numbers
talking about
31,
Numbers 31:18.
Yeah, what do you think? I just said Numbers 31, right? So like, are you like you're not listening to me? Like like at this point,
No,
I know you're
I
not
am.
listening.
Of course I am, bro.
Okay,
I'm listening
so then
to you. I'm
Numbers
responding to
31.
you. Maybe
right,
we're
where
talking
you
over
say
each
that
other.
it's
So I'll
young
be
women,
quiet,
right?
bro.
When you said young women, right? You obviously say that it obviously says virgin too, right?
Right.
Okay, cool. So Numbers 31 does specifically denote virgin women. Yes.
What do you mean? If
The ones
if
to
they're
keep
not
for
lying
yourself,
with a man,
right? To keep for yourself. Right?
yeah, the ones who have not lied with a man yet.
Yeah,
What does it mean to lie with a
yeah,
man?
to keep those people alive because they are pure and chaste. That is the cultural context to Hebrew culture.
Okay. It already says to spare them. It says spare them and keep them for yourselves.
Yeah.
Why
because
are we
eventually-
removing?
Yeah, because
What is
eventually-
yourselves? When
yeah,
I keep
because
something for
eventually
myself,
these virgin women are going to
Oh.
marry. What's the issue with that?
bro, it says to keep them for yourself, man.
To
Come
marry
on, like,
them.
dude,
Yeah,
what are you
what's the
doing?
issue with that?
It doesn't say to marry them.
Does it say to have
Bro,
sex with them?
yeah, it doesn't say to have sex with them either.
It says to keep them for yourselves, bro.
Yeah,
That
and I
means
just
it's-
gave it.
We're
that
saying
woman
means to
is now-
marry.
That whatever, bro. Scholarly, yeah. It means you can do whatever you want.
Name one scholar that has.
Where?
that
Which scholar?
Name one.
Yeah, show me that scholar, please.
All right, sure, bro.
Look it up right now.
Sure.
I'm gonna look it up. What do you think? I'm a fucking dictionary?
hold
to
on.
just
You
fucking-
said Scott.
It's okay. Let's let him look it up. I
Yeah,
don't
bro,
want to
of
let him
course.
run
I'm not
from
gonna
this.
lie to you
I
and say,
want him
"Oh,
to look this
I'm
up.
not gonna look it up." Bro.
You said the
I want him to
scholarly
give us
opinion,
his
bro.
evidence.
I've had
It's
rabbis
I want
tell
him
me.
to
I've
give
had
his
rabbis
evidence.
tell me.
We're gonna let
that's
him.
what
It's
it
okay.
means, bro.
We're gonna let him give his evidence. We're gonna let him give his
All right,
scouts.
go
Read
ahead.
some super chats while we wait.
Start searching.
Do this with the $5 super chat. Tell his bum to make sure he wipes his browser history before he comes on here pulling verses out of context and numbers. Good God.
Bro, guys
Super
calling me a
chat,
bum.
bro.
Funny guy, bro. Probably sitting in his room with
Yo,
a
are you
cross.
Salah with a $5 super
you
chat.
finding the scholar or what, man?
He's
of course
fine. He's
I
fine.
am,
Don't worry.
bro.
He's fine. All right.
Yeah.
Salah with a $5 super chat. Oh, so you'll read it when Sam sends it, not when I send it. No more time comments for you. I'm going on strike. I didn't even know you sent it. My bad. I get a lot of DMs. It's hard. I read my emails more than DMs, so I don't think you emailed it to me, to be fair. Sprayed Cheese with a $5 super chat. Sam is going to SHAMOUN all over the place. I don't even know what the frick that means. I don't know if I want to know.
Yo, Hamoud in chat, by the
And
way. You
Quentin
said, why
Baker
didn't
with a
you-
$5 super chat. It's like the smarter the Christian, the balder they get. Sam is the final level. Just playing. I'm dead. Maybe, bro. Maybe it could be possible. We'll wait on him to find this scholarly consensus, though.
Yeah,
So
it's crazy too how he said the scholarly consensus is his interpretation, but then I asked him to name one scholar and he didn't have it at all. So like, what has he read on this topic if he knows that's the case? And he literally just said that.
I see red.
Bro said Bryce is gonna J all over the place. That's crazy.
Whoa. What does that even mean? We'll wait, inshallah. Guys, make sure y'all like the live. Make sure if y'all are on the YouTube, make sure y'all join the Patreon as well. Link in bio.
Scholar you found? You got a scholar yet?
So basically,
when his name start with Rabbi, bro.
were these girls considered spoils of war?
Hey, that was
Bro, just give us the
who is
scholar,
the scholar,
bro.
bro? You made a claim. Go ahead.
Well, I'm trying to get there. Well, I want to see if you believe what this guy's saying. Are these considered? Are those girls considered spoils of war?
Yeah, I would say that that's the difference in scholarly opinion on whether or not that was the case. So what's your point?
It depends what you mean by spoils of war, too.
Yeah, I mean, like, does a spoil of war necessitate our wording? Like, I mean, there's a lot that goes into that, bro. So, like, so again, what is, like, the scholar?
Okay.
Please, I would love for
Okay, so all right, so Gregory Kimball Beale.
Okay.
Basically was saying that he's basically saying that these young girls were considered basically spoils of war.
Gregory Kimball,
at the time
founder
they were
of Naked and Thriving. It's the first thing that
spoils
comes
of
up.
war. So now it's getting even worse.
That's fine.
Now it's getting even
spoils
worse.
of war is fine, but we're fine with that because
Oh
they can
my
literally
God.
be spoils of war for marriage.
Bro,
Like what?
bro,
That doesn't.
okay.
necessitate
You literally
the-
hold on,
bro.
Dude, first off,
It says
even
nothing
the
about
Quran
marriage.
even says that women can be taken.
The Quran doesn't say anything like that.
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
It doesn't say to keep the
We
young
don't try to
virgin
make
girls.
it, bro.
It doesn't say to keep the young virgin girls who haven't touched a man. Come on, bro. I'll never believe in a book that mumbles some shit like that, my guy. Ever.
Are you sure about that?
Alhamdulillah, my brother.
Are you sure about that?
100%, bro. There's nothing in the Quran that says to keep the young virgin girls who haven't lied with a man for yourselves. Blasphemy.
Yeah,
Astaghfirullah.
I can show you.
Show me.
All right.
You know I keep it real, bro. That's all I'm about.
Yeah.
Real recognize real too. You know, because I know what's up with you, Nick. You're a cool guy, bro. You know you got a good heart, my guy. Got nothing against you, bro. And you too. I don't even know your name, my brother.
Bryce.
Bryce.
All right. Did you have something you want to show, Bryce?
Huh? I'm still pulling.
Did you have something you wanted to show first?
I'm still pulling some stuff up.
All right. Wait. Chat, make sure y'all like the live, man. Doulos with a $5 super chat. Hey, chat, everyone donate $1. Let's send this bum a dictionary and the word flashcard so we can learn to read properly, bro.
Why don't you put the super chats on the screen when you read them?
They are. They're on my YouTube.
Oh, I feel you.
Bro, thought I was just making it up. Thought I was just...
No, bro. I didn't say that, bro.
Okay, so this is a verse that I also want to read in the Bible real quick. This is Deuteronomy chapter 21, verses 10 through 14. It says, "When you go out to war against your enemies, and the Lord your God gives them into your hand, and you take them captive, and you see among the captives a beautiful woman, and you desire to take her to be your wife, and you bring her home to your house, you shall shave her head and pare her nails, and she shall take off the clothes which she was captured with, and shall remain in your house and lament her father and her mother a full month. After that you may go into bed to be her husband, and she shall be your wife. But if you no longer delight in her, then she shall go where she wants. But you shall not sell her for money, nor shall you treat her as a slave, since you have humiliated her." Would you say that purports at all to what is declared in Numbers 31?
Okay, no, because that's a beautiful verse.
Oh, so that's
going.
completely
You see a
different than
beautiful girl,
Numbers
you shave her
31.
head, give her that Amber
It
Rose
says
vibe.
in war. Hold on.
I like
it says
I
in
like
war. It says in war if you capture a girl.
Yeah, in war. But look,
That's
it
what
says to
Numbers
make her
31
your
is
wife.
about.
It doesn't say to make her your wife in Numbers 31.
Numbers
It literally
31
mentions
Bro, no
a pack of young girls who haven't slept with a man, bro. Come
Numbers
on, Bryce.
31 is
Why would
the
you even
rule
compare that?
specifically about that.
Why would you even compare that to Numbers, brother?
Say Amber Rose.
Numbers 30, bro.
I mean,
There's no
yeah,
way.
she's a beautiful girl. You know, you shave her head, you got the Amber Rose vibe, whatever, bro. I mean, I'm trying to make a good good out of it. And it's not a bad verse, bro. It's not a bad verse. I agree with that. I completely
Deuteronomy.
agree
So
with that.
Deuteronomy
That has nothing to do with
considered
Numbers
as
31 and
the
18.
rules for certain situations that are declared.
No,
in other-
Bryce.
What? What do you mean no?
Bryce, you're comparing a verse that says to make a woman that was
That
spoils
you
of war your
captured?
wife. Yeah, it says the word
Do they
wife in
capture
there,
these
Bryce.
virgin women's?
That's fine. Okay, this one says to keep
No,
young virgin girls who
stop,
haven't slept
stop.
with a
Because
man
now
for
I'm
yourself.
gonna crash out.
There's no
Numbers
word
31,
of wife in there.
No,
There's no
in
word of
Numbers
wife.
31, when it says that to keep the virgin women for yourself, right? First off, in Hebrew culture, you don't marry somebody that's not a virgin. So I just want to put that out there right now. So obviously, if it's saying keep the virgin women for yourself, that's referring to marriage. In Deuteronomy 21, verses 10 through 14, when it says what to do with the woman that you've captured, it says to marry them. And then do what? Don't treat her as a slave. Don't sell her for money because you've humiliated her. Now what?
Sorry, I was reading something, but I was hearing. you
Yeah,
at the same time.
Shimon, feel free to. Yeah, Shimon, feel free. Here,
No, I was
let
hearing
me
it at the
post
same time.
another link.
Again,
Shimon, I
I'm going to
think Shimon
disagree
wants
with you, Bryce, because the word wife doesn't come out in Numbers 31.
It's not going to work, by the way, Nick, because he can't hear Sam either. The same problem I have up here.
No, but I'm gonna try to put him on the link that I had you on.
It's specifically.
Oh,
it's specifically mentioning.
I'm gonna see if
something
that
completely
works
different.
instead. All right, Sam, you can join with that link. See if this works instead.
Wait, no, Ali, listen to me for a second. If Deuteronomy 21 is saying what to do with the woman that you've captured, and it says to marry her, in Hebrew culture, you do not marry a woman that is not a virgin. Okay? So then in Numbers 31, when it says to keep the virgin women for yourselves, what is that implying?
It means that these young virgin women are spoils of war, and you can keep them for yourself. You can do whatever you want with them.
No way. There's no
When
way that you
something,
get that.
okay,
It's
when you
literally
get a
saying
toy, bro,
specifically to marry them,
when
bro.
you get a toy that you can keep for yourself,
There's
like a
not
toy.
referring to them that way.
What do you mean, bro? Yes, it is.
No,
They're
it's not,
spoils
because
of
Deuteronomy
war.
21 is in context to Numbers 31. Okay, never mind. Hold on. Sam.
Let me see if this is. Let me see if this is him. Okay, yeah. Sam, go ahead, talk. See if I can hear you.
Because
my
this guy
service-
didn't listen to anything I said, and he said,
Can you hear him? Can you hear him, Bryce?
Yeah, I can hear him as long as I unmute on
I
this.
can't. By the way, I can't hear Sam. I can't hear a word Sam is saying. By the
You're
way,
cutting into my cardio, man. I'm trying to lose weight, look like you, bro.
I'm gonna mute up,
All
bro.
right.
I can't hear a word.
You
he's
can't
saying.
hear. Can't hear Sam.
Wait.
The guest says he can't. Bryce, you can
Bryce,
hear him.
you
Just fine. No, just fine. Like normally.
Yeah,
I
Bryce
can't
can
hear
hear me, but I
Sam.
can't hear him. That's okay.
I can hear him because I'm
he
in the
can
call.
Communicate to me. Yeah. By the way, check your email. I sent you the links already.
Yeah, I got that. I got the email. I appreciate it. Yeah.
Hold on, I gotta like change up my.
Or if you can hear me, I'll just comment and you tell me what he says. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. 1 sec. Let me just try to. They said I just need to turn up your volume. Let me try to turn up your volume.
All right. I don't know. Yeah, this is a new technology for me, brother. I don't use this. I use StreamYard.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm
Let
saying,
me.
bro. You need to start using. StreamYard.
Bro, well,
Nick.
listen. OBS is better, but like StreamYard is easier. So
Yeah, that's why you need to start using StreamYard, bro.
Yeah, see, now you can hear me. I can hear you perfectly.
Okay, I'm
Can you
gonna
guys
mute you. I'm gonna mute you on Video Ninja Bryce, and
Yeah, I was hearing him perfectly. All right.
okay.
Okay, let me know when you want me to address because he ignored everything and then bro shit man, you know that's all I can. That's all I'm hearing from this guy. Oh shit, bro shit. That's it.
There's no argument.
Stop reciting Quran, buddy.
All right, y'all can hear him. Yeah, I think everyone. Bryce, could you hear if you can you hear him just off your phone on the TikTok live?
Yeah,
like not from the Video Ninja.
Yeah,
you
they
hear him,
can.
Bryce?
Yeah, Chat can hear him.
I heard him earlier.
Can you hear him as a guest on TikTok?
Huh? No, I cannot.
I can't hear him anymore, but I heard him before. It doesn't matter though.
That's because I was on. That's because I unmuted myself on TikTok.
Okay, I hear you perfectly. Yeah, so I had to go in and out. So the way I think you're addressing it when he says keep them for yourselves. Now, remember, I'm not the sharpest tool in the shed. Okay, so why keep them for yourselves? Because their family members will now be slaughtered. So what? Should you leave them orphans to die? You understand the context? I mean, even my 6-year-old son, which I don't have, would understand that the reason why you keep them for yourselves is because you don't abandon them to die. You take them in, make them part of the Commonwealth of Israel. But how do I know these spoils of war? You are not to do what Muhammad did to his captives, because Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14, which I believe you read. Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14, there tells you what Moses would have said, what you do to captive women. I mean, it's right there, Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14. If you want scholars, I got a slew of scholars saying that in light of its historical context, what Moses prescribed was completely shocking and humane in light of the historical context that pretty much did not value captives, because there it says, when you want a captive woman and you find her desirable, you marry her. You don't just mount her and sell her off. You make her a wife, and you have to give her a full month to mourn. A full month to mourn. Then you marry her, and then if things don't go well, you divorce her, send her where she wants to go. You cannot sell her. That's Deuteronomy 21, 10, 14, brother. So if I read Numbers 31, 15, 18, in the context of Deuteronomy 21, keep them for yourselves, meaning you don't abandon them to die. You take them in and graft them in the commonwealth of Israel. And then when they're mature, you marry them. How do I know? Because we have indications in the Pentateuch itself, in the Old Testament itself, that a woman has to go beyond puberty, post-pubescent, before you can do something with her. And where do we get that from? Such as Ezekiel 16, verses 6 to 8. But not to belabor the point. It's right there. You are to marry her. You don't just do what you want, mount her, sell her off. Unlike your prophet, chapter 4, verse 3 of the Quran. Chapter 4, verse 24 of the Quran. In 4, verse 3, it says, you can marry women, 2, 3, or 4, but if you can't be fair, marry one, but you can have as many as your right hand possesses. Chapter 4, verse 3. Well, guys, guess what right hand possession means? Concubines. I got to use the right words because we're on TikTok.
Yeah.
Concubines is okay, right?
Concubines are cool, yeah.
Concubines works, yeah, you can use that.
Why do you think right now you have an epidemic going on? And go verify it. I know like the Muslims love Chat GPT. You have a problem when you have people going to Saudi Arabia, women, let's say Filipinos, who are going there to be maids. They don't understand that in the Muslim mindset, being a maid means you're a concubine. So they go there and they find themselves being mounted by their masters, because that's part of the deal of being a maid, because of chapter 4, verse 3. Now, let me remind my friend, if he's honest and he fears God, why he's got to leave his religion right now. Chapter 4, verse 24 says that the only married women that you can be intimate with are those that your right hands possess. Don't take my word for it. I challenge everyone. Look up Sahih Bukhari, Sahih Muslim, Sunan Abu Dawud, or any Muslim commentator. They'll tell you that this is referring to women taken captive. Married or unmarried women, you can mount them, you can have intercourse with them, and sell them, even in cases of those who are married, because the claim of Muhammad is that by taking them captive, you then nullify their marriage. But there's only one condition. You must make sure they're not pregnant first. And if not, mount away. Now, when we take that in light of chapter 65, verse 4, where it's talking about divorce, friends, you know what it says about in 65, verse 4? It's addressing the waiting period for women who have been divorced. It's a waiting period. The technical term is iddah. If you are a Muslim woman and you've been divorced after consummation, and I want the non-Muslims to hear, chapter 33, verse 49 of the Quran says, there is no waiting period if there's no consummation. So I got to be very technical because of TikTok. If I'm engaged, the betrothal period, but I have not consummated, and we break it off, she doesn't wait. Chapter 33, 49, there's no waiting period. The only waiting period is when there's consummation. When I've been intimate, well, guess what? 65 verse 4 says. Muhammad was asked, well, Muhammad, you say divorced women who've consummated marriage have to wait 3 monthly cycles, right? But we got a problem. This is in all the traditions. And I'll send you a link on email. You can read it out loud. Ibn Kathir, Tabari, Qurtubi, Sahih Bukhari, you name it, all of them unanimously teach this.
Hey, real fast, Ali, do you want to just join on the link real fast so you can hear him there? Here, I'll paste it in the chat real fast for you.
Yeah.
So then you'll be able to hear him that way, and then you can just copy.
Was he able to hear me last time or no?
He's barely able to hear you. But
Yeah, he's barely able
he's
to
just
hear
gonna
you,
bring
so-
you in here so that you can actually address him directly instead of us having to like communicate.
Yeah.
Let him come.
Here, hey, Ali, can you just come to my YouTube real fast, and I can just post it in the comments there on whatever phone you have. Fearless
He's
Truth.
honest. He said he'd leave. Okay, let's see. Now, I'm going to send this to you on email as well. Here it is for you in email.
And then tell me when you're there. It's the
Hey Sam, you might as or not Sam.
Yeah, they changed the topic. You're talking about the logical.
go to the horizontal live.
No, we are curious to see it though, Sam, because like people don't usually try to bring crap like
And then
this.
turn down your volume on your phone, Ali, because it's kind of like echoing. And tell me when you're in the horizontal live.
Hey Nick, by the way, since we're gonna be doing this anyway, you might as well change your thing on TikTok to make it to where they can just see his thing.
See what thing? Who?
Like Sam's face cam because they can't see it.
Sam, do you want your
I
cam
don't
on
care.
the screen?
They see my fat face, but pray next time you see me, I'm skinnier.
There he is.
I'll be right back. I can use the bathroom real quick.
All right, that's cool.
Yeah, that's right. And after this, I gotta go walk on a short pier. Let me know.
All right. Did you see the link in the chat, Ali?
I sent you the link, by the way, on.
Like sideways stream. I have 2 live streams. Yeah, go to the sideways stream. It should be pinned in chat.
Yeah. Anyway, I send you some more links, and that's all. I mean, they can't even keep on topic. They have to change it, but that's okay. That's fine. Sorry that I jumped in, man. I just,
Nah, we're glad to hear, man.
Yeah, no, I don't like to rain on your parades. I actually learned from you guys because my forte is just going to scripture and the Quran. I have never had to deal with the logical coherence of the Trinity because that was not the area of attack when I came into the field of apologetics. Now, everyone's jumping on it because of Unitarians like Dale Tuggy, who's influencing.
Yeah. All right, Ali, do you see the link in the chat, bro? In the YouTube chat?
And all the links I send you, send to Bryce.
I will. Ali, do you see the link?
Yeah. I'm already in the chat, bro.
Oh, okay. Oh, he's here. Okay, now mute yourself on TikTok. You can stay on the screen so people know it's you.
Yup.
All right, now go ahead. Now you guys can hear each other.
Did he mute himself?
Can you talk, Ali?
Yeah, I can talk. Can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. Hello, I just want to see if I can hear you through your mic. Hello.
And
Okay,
just
good.
make sure you mute your YouTube stream in the background.
I'm still here.
Or
Yes,
and your
thank you
TikTok
so much
stream.
for
whatever it is.
$10, man. He says.
Yeah, we're here. I can hear us.
TikTok is muted, bro. I already got it muted.
Good.
Okay, well, I'm hearing Abakish. Okay, now Ali, you said that if you found this in the Quran, you'd leave it. Well, I want to make sure you leave it tonight.
Found what in the Quran?
Supposedly, keep the young
Keep
virgin.
the young virgin girls for yourselves.
I'm going to show you something worse.
Spoils of war.
Yeah, I'm going to show you something worse. In chapter 65, verse 4, do you know the context of that passage? I'm going to show you something worse.
Well, I can't see the context. I have both phones right
Well,
now.
I'll share it with you, but because I can't screen share, so I sent him the link. He's going to send it to you. Chapter 65, verse 4 is talking about the waiting period of divorced women. So if a woman has consummated marriage and she's divorced by a Muslim, how long must she wait?
Something about 40 days or something like that,
No,
right?
3 months. 3
3
months.
months. 3 months, yeah.
Okay.
60 days.
All right, okay. All right, so now, in chapter 33, verse 49 of the Quran, it says, you can open it up and read for yourself. 33, verse 49 says, that's what it says, that if there hasn't been consummation, there is no waiting period. Oh, you got it up. Man, good, bro. Okay, what do you have now? 33:49?
This would be Surah 65, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's okay. Now, but I want you to first see the connection. 65 is about divorce.
Right.
Surah Al-Talaq. Okay, but 33:49, which is key, it says, if you've not consummated marriage, you have not consummated marriage, there is no waiting period. Iddah. But here, it's talking about the waiting period, 65 verse 4,
Okay.
specific women. They're saying, okay, 3 monthly cycles, but then they ask them, and I'll give you the hadiths, I'll give you the commentators. They ask them, all right, well, some of our women menopause. How long should they wait? 3 months. Then they ask them, well, there's some of our women who are young, immature, who haven't had their menstruation. How long should they wait? 3 months. That's why if you read it right there, if it's 65:4, its screen's not too big. O believer view, married.
Where does it say young?
I want to show it to you. I know you're going to go that route, and I'm going to give you.
Can you zoom in? It's really far. I don't know how I can do this.
Yeah. O Prophet, instruct the believers, when you intend to divorce women, then divorce them with concern for their waiting period and count accurately and fear Allah, your Lord. Do not force them out of their homes. So now this is the context about divorce, right? Go to verse 4. Verse 4, scroll down. All right, watch here. As for your women past the age of menstruation, in case you do not know, their waiting period is 3 months, and those who have not yet menstruated as well. What does that mean?
There's some women who just don't menstruate. They just don't
No, that's
go
not
through
the
it.
context. It says yet. Not yet.
Yeah, as in the ones who haven't menstruated yet. It does.
And
A
so what
woman
does
has
that
to
mean?
be
They're gonna
fit.
menstruate later, right?
Sam, a woman has to be fit
Okay,
for
now this.
marriage. There's certain rules in Islam to marry a woman. A woman has to be fit for marriage. She has to
No,
be
that's not
ready.
true. I have what your Muslim scholars say. See, this is why I say if you're going
Bro,
to
I don't know any. I don't know.
You want me to read your
Muslims that I
scholars?
personally
Talk
don't
over
know.
me.
What scholars?
I'm going to read to you Bukhari.
I don't care about Bukhari, brother.
Okay, hold
Bukhari,
on, wait.
I'm not a Sunni. I'm not a Sunni.
Okay, so what are you?
I'm a Shia.
Shia. Okay, so do you want me to now
I
show
follow
you?
the family of the Prophet and the Prophet only, and that's
Do
it.
you want me to show you your Shia sources that even your Ayatollah took young children to bed?
Which Ayatollah? Talking about the guy from
Ayatollah
Iran?
passed away, who's now burning in hell?
Which one? The one from Iran? Khomeini?
Yes.
I don't care about Khomeini. Is he?
Oh, but you're Shia, so what do you care about?
Bro, he's a Persian guy who has nothing to do with my religion, brother.
But you're Shia.
Yeah,
And he's
but that,
Shia.
I'm not a Shia who follows.
You're going to play
Khomeini,
games with
bro.
me, buddy? If you're going to
No,
play.
I just told you I follow the Prophet
Okay,
and his
so
family.
break down the Arabic
I
for me.
clearly said that for you.
Break
The
down
Prophet and
the
his
Arabic
family.
for me. Break down the Arabic
I'm
for
not a
me.
Persian Shia.
Break down the Arabic for me, not menstruated yet.
I can't read Arabic, and I can't even read what's on that screen. It's so far away. I said that earlier.
So why don't you get one of your imams to discuss, because you're going to play games. I'll tell you this is what it
I'm
means.
not playing games, dude.
All right.
Look,
It says
Sam,
not
listen,
menstruated
brother.
yet.
Brother, I'm not one of the TikTokers that just speak to me normally, brother. You know what I mean?
For me. I'm begging you.
I'm not Central Dawa or any of these guys, bro.
You guys not listen. Guys, why are you wasting my time with this guy? I've asked him the question.
Hey, you want to ask to come up and talk? You want to come up here, Sam?
Let me
All right, you're dealing with.
correct his lies. But here, I'm going to ask you the question the fourth time. Break down the Arabic that says that has not menstruated yet. What does that mean? Not yet. Not that they don't have menstruations. Go ahead, exegete it.
Well, I can't read the screen, brother.
I'm
telling you what it says.
Open up your Quran.
I don't have a Quran in front of me.
He's telling you what it says, anyways.
He's
Don't
saying
have
in
a Quran.
English.
Don't have a Quran. It's crazy.
If you want to read it in Arabic, I can tell you from the words that you say. But I can't
Read
read
the
it. It's too
Arabic
small.
and break it down. Go ahead.
Sam, and back out of it, but I can't read the screen.
Okay, can you enlarge it for the brother, because he doesn't even have
Let me
Quran.
try to see if I can.
Yeah.
Bro, you want me to screenshot this for you?
No,
my mouse can't even read this.
Hey, buddy.
It's in a little box in the middle
You
of the
can
screen.
enlarge it though. Sam is able to
Yeah,
enlarge
you can
it.
hit the enlarge button, and you can actually
There's an enlarge button.
Yeah, you can make it to where it's the only thing showing on the video thing.
Guys over here screaming, and he has it in mini mode.
Bro, you can click enlarge.
This guy's
I
playing
can't-
games.
There's a button.
I can't click anything in large. What do you mean?
Okay, guys, can you send this guy to Mecca?
Oh wait. Okay.
How'd you figure it out?
Yeah. Sorry.
Explain to us what lam yahidna means. Lam yahidna.
Okay, hold on. I'm kind of seeing it now. Let me see. All right. I turned the screen to the side. I don't even see you guys or anything, so I'm good. All right. As for the woman with stage administration.
Lam yahidna. Tell us what yahidna means.
Basically, the woman who haven't gone through menstruation.
No, that's not what it says. I'm going to repeat again. What does lam?
So what does it say, Sam? Tell me.
Not
over here.
yet.
It says the ones who haven't gone through menstruation yet.
Okay, guys, did he just say he's not going to break down the Arabic for me?
Well, he says I guess he thought
I broke it down, dude.
Arabic is lam yahidna. What's the difference between lam and la? Yeah, I thought so.
Okay, look. I see where you're going with this, bro. But that's not how. Okay, you're taking out your point of view.
How come he doesn't answer questions? I just asked.
And just trying to stick it in there.
Welcome to TikTok.
What's the difference between lam and la?
Yeah.
What's the difference between lam and la?
What? Yet and now? Yet, like yet and now? Like, is that what you're trying to say?
Ali, he's not trying to like embed some kind of like secret thing into his argument.
Bro,
he's literally
he's
asking
like
you for
being-
linguistic
like-
difference. He's asking you for linguistic difference. It has nothing to do with the
I
actual
don't know
meaning.
what the letter. I don't know what the letters
Okay,
mean.
so then how am I going to have a conversation
I
with
can
you? If
I
go
can
to-
stand it out and read it, but I don't know what the letters mean. Like,
Okay,
it's
here's my
it's a
problem.
really difficult type of Arabic, and Sam knows this, bro. Like,
No,
the
it's I
Quran
don't
is a
know
very
anything.
difficult
Forget about
Arabic.
it. Forget
I
about it.
myself read it in English just because of how difficult it is.
What
Yeah,
translation you read?
I can speak Arabic, huh?
What translation read? Because if I go to a commentator, I'm Shia. I go to this translation, oh, but it's not Shia. See, I'm accommodating you so you don't run from my answering my question, which is taking you 15
I'm not running from answering a question. Go
What
ahead and give me the
Quran
Shia
translation
source.
you read?
I just read the English translation.
Which one?
Anyone? What do you mean?
Okay, show him Hilali Khan. He just said which one. Open up Hilali Khan. He said anyone, right? We got him on record now. Hilali Khan, open it for us. It's right there, brother. You should go to Hilali Khan.
I'll pull it up.
Is that like the standard Quran? Like the
Here we go again. Did he not just say anyone?
I mean, it's you're not bringing a Wahhabi
Open
Quran or
up
something like
Hilali
that. I
Khan.
don't know.
I'm going to be done with this guy because he's wasting time. Open up Hilali Khan, brother, if you can on your screen.
Yeah, I don't know why you got to crash out, bro. I'm just trying to say, like, just don't bring a
No,
Wahhabi.
brother, you haven't said nothing for 15 minutes, but you've skirted the issue. So I don't have time for a guy who's going to play games. So you have Hilali Khan, brother, before the rapture, brother, because we're not leaving.
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up here. I don't.
I'm waiting for you. We're waiting for our brother to open it up. Nick.
Oh, he needs to put it on his thing.
What about you? What you have on screen here? Can't you change that?
I don't know how we
I
went
can
from-
only that. So what's on the screen is only what Bryce.
I mean,
has
you're
there.
trying really hard to justify Numbers 31:8.
Okay. Yeah. No.
It's not going to get justified.
No, buddy. I'm going to bury your argument.
Like, you're
Don't
basically
run.
saying, "Oh, it's
Don't
okay
run,
to
Ali.
do
Ali,
that."
don't run. I know you want to run.
I'm not running, bro. I'm just saying you're basically telling me, "Oh,
Read verse 4
it's
for
okay
us.
to do that." because
Read
over
verse
here,
4.
you know,
Read
All
verse
right, we have
4.
yeah, we have it up now. We have it up now. So read, Ali.
Oh man, Sam gets really upset here. Let me read.
Yeah, because you don't answer. You're running. I
And
know.
of those, right.
Oh, go ahead.
And those of your women, as have passed the age of monthly courses, for them the iddah, prescribed period, if you have doubt about their periods in 3 months. And for those who have no courses, they are still immature.
Why?
Yeah, that's parentheses, dude. That's like in parentheses. That's like
See, you
added.
see the guy why he's a joke?
Yeah.
This
This is added, bro. This is
okay, what
added.
does lam yahidna mean?
Tell me, what does it mean?
Okay, guys, this guy's a waste of time. He's not going to answer anything. So if you want, yeah. Okay, Ali, God
What do
bless.
you mean? Just
No, no. Okay, you see now why. This is how you shish kebab the Muslims, unlike
This kebab is crazy.
You see now everything I gave you is in the article, so send them to Bryce.
Okay.
I got you. I will.
I'll read it. I'll read it for sure.
What he didn't want to deal with is any honest Arabic speaker, and the Muslim's going to lie. It says lam yahidna. Lam yahidna. Lam means not yet.
Mm-hmm.
That's the difference between la, which means no. La means not yet. They haven't menstruated yet. That's why you read the translations and commentators. They'll tell you because they were immature or premature girls, which means that you can take a young girl like Aisha, who was 9, playing with dolls, mount her, deflower her, divorce her, and hand her off to someone else to marry. Now let's take that with chapter 4, verse 24. This was the connection I was trying to make. In 4:24, it says, when you take captive women, even married women, you can then mount them, have intercourse with them. But per the Quran, you can do that for even young girls who haven't menstruated. What was that about Numbers 31, 15, 18?
Don't sound too bad in comparison.
Now, when we go to Numbers 31, 15, 18, I will challenge them. You can deal with it because you guys are more patient than me. Where does it say, keep them for yourselves so that you can mount them and sell them? Keep them for yourselves in the context. You're now going to kill off their people. Why? Because of the sin of the Moabites, Midianites, God is going to wipe out that particular group. That's why he doesn't even spare the young boys. He's going to now take the young girls, and when they are incorporated in the Commonwealth of Israel and they're mature to marry, they're going to now be mothers of Israelites, because we know from the Bible, many of the Israelites, their mothers were Gentiles. If you don't believe me, Ruth was a Moabitess. She was married to Boaz, and she became the ancestor of David. That's in the book of Ruth. So what is God saying? These young girls, they are not guilty of this act where the woman engaged in intercourse in their worship of Baal. So spare none of them, nor the Israelite men who did it, nor Balaam who incited them, Balaam, and even their boys, because I don't want any of this remnant of the Moabites to survive. But the young girls, keep them for yourselves. So when they are mature to get married, then they will be brought into the Commonwealth of Israel. Now, how do I know it's marriage? Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14. I don't know how many times I have to repeat that verse. Deuteronomy 21, 10 to 14 says, a captive woman you don't mount, you don't have intercourse with her, sell her off. You give her a whole month to mourn, marry her, make her your wife. And if you divorce her, you can't sell her. Let her go free where she wants. That's Deuteronomy 21, 10, 14, which came 22 years before Muhammad, who said, take the captive women, even if they're premature minors, even if they're married, mount them, have intercourse with them, sell them off. How dare you attack Numbers and Deuteronomy, which makes your prophet look like the evil mustache man, makes him look worse than mustache man, and his book from the pit of hell. That's why I say, when send me some Qurans, I'm out of toilet paper.
That's crazy.
All right. You guys good now?
Yeah, we appreciate it, man.
Love you guys. You got the links. Pray I got to lose 20 pounds to look like you, brother. I got to go walk.
All right, man. God bless, man.
God bless.
Bro, he's hilarious.
I'm going to go back on TikTok, Mike.
All right, let me read some super chats. F's sent 2 of them. W Terrorist Modern Brain. Appreciate them. We need them. We need all the taxation. We need all the super chat taxation, guys, for the live ends. Grazik with a $5 super chat. Guest running. Real. Douglas with a $5 super chat. Chat, I lied. He doesn't need a dictionary. We need to send him back to kindergarten. Yeah, dictionary might be too much. Spray Cheese with a $5 super chat. Muhammad knew how to read better than this guy. That's crazy. Appreciate his super chats, guys.
Daedalus, thank you very much for the $10 on my side there. He says, for the grift. Absolutely. Thank you very much for that.
Grift.
Just further funding the trip to DebateCon 6. The vlog is still happening. That's going to be excited.
W.
And then thank you, Anti-Theory, for $5 on Super Chat. It says, this stream is the culmination of human advancement. Thank you very much.
Real. So real. All right, we'll take up a couple more guests. Probably won't go too much longer. Let's see. See, this person connects. Yeah, see, okay, see, what I'm trying to figure out is why you were on the same exact link that Sam was on, but the guest can hear you, but not him. That's what I don't get.
Well, I mean, he heard me, like, from TikTok, remember?
Yeah, but I'm
Sam wasn't
saying
on TikTok.
you couldn't hear Sam though from the video, Ninja.
Yeah,
and neither
because
could
he
the
was
other
on a
guest.
different link. I was able to hear him just fine when he came.
No, but when he was on this link just now.
Yeah, I could hear him just fine.
From TikTok?
Not on TikTok. I was listening to him on video.
That's what I'm saying. I don't know why they couldn't hear it. The guest couldn't hear him on TikTok.
Oh yeah,
but the guest can hear you.
The guest can't, but the chat could. Like chat could hear it fine.
That's what I'm saying. Don't make any sense. Yeah. Hello, Common Sense Christ.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, what's going on?
Oh, not much. I was seeing that you guys are teaching the Trinity.
Yep.
Correct.
Can you show me anybody in the Bible that teaches me the Trinity?
Yeah.
Every prophet.
Yeah, show me a single prophet.
Honestly, say that like
Show me a
every
single
prophet.
prophet.
Well, I
Make
mean,
the case that God's the Trinity.
do you affirm the New Testament?
Can you show me a teaching?
Oh, you said Bible, so New Testament counts. Go ahead.
I just asked you. You affirm the New Testament.
Yeah.
Can we use the New Testament for this?
Cool.
Yeah, but a teaching, not you trying to teach me something. Somebody else trying to teach me.
Yeah, cool. So just before I give you this verse, I just want to know real quick, right? What is Jesus God to you or what?
Let's just get to the teaching of the
Okay,
Trinity.
yeah. So the reason why I'm asking this question, it's a clarification, because if I give you this verse that I'm about to say right now, and then you basically say like, oh, well, that doesn't mean that. Like, I want to know like what your position is before I give it to you. So what's your position?
Yeah, Moses is God, Solomon is God, people are called God.
What?
That doesn't mean a Trinity.
So who is
Doesn't mean a Trinity.
actually God in your view?
The Father alone.
The Father alone. Okay, so you're Unitarian. Thank you. That's all I needed to get. All right. So now we look at Matthew 28, verse 19. Okay. Do you have a Bible?
Yeah, but that's not a teaching of a Trinity.
Okay, thank you. Can you read it for me?
It's baptized in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
Who is the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit?
The Father is God, Jesus is the Messiah, and the Holy Spirit is the Spirit of the Father.
Okay, so we baptize, we enter the new covenant in the name of all three of these people?
Yeah.
Okay, so we enter the covenant, which is instantiated by God in the name of the Messiah and the impersonal force of the Father.
That's not a teaching of a Trinity. You're trying to invent something in that scripture.
I don't think you understand my critique. So when I say that it's entering the covenant, you say baptism is entering the covenant, right?
Yeah, just like I can say in the name of
covenant. Yeah, and you enter the covenant in the name of God, right?
It has nothing to do with three persons who are God.
Okay, so can you answer the question I just asked, or no?
I did. I was getting cut off. It's like me saying, in the name of me, my girlfriend, the name of our love. Just because our love has the name of a person doesn't mean it's a person.
Yeah, and if you're entering a covenant with God, would you say that?
Yeah, because God is the Father. There's no Trinity in the Bible.
Okay,
that's not God.
That's not addressing what I just said. So if you're entering a covenant with God, would you say in the name of me?
You're really struggling with this answer.
I'm struggling?
Yeah, because I asked you to show me a teaching. Now you're trying to
I'm asking a simple question. It's entering the covenant, the new covenant, in the name of God, right?
Yes, God the Father. That's God the Father.
So we're also entering the covenant in the name of Jesus and the Holy Spirit too, right?
Yes, but it has nothing to do with three persons who are God.
Okay, but in your view, if you're entering the new covenant, which is something that's also in the name of someone that's not God, then therefore, this is actually just idolatry in Jesus.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. This is the covenant of God. Is it not?
No, it's a horrible
argument.
argument.
Is this God? Is this the name of God? Is the covenant in the name of God?
First of all, yes, it is, because it's God the Father, who Jesus said was the only true God.
And the Son and the Holy Spirit, right?
No, he never says God is the Father.
Matthew 28:19.
No, Jesus and the apostles never once tried to make a case that God's a Trinity, ever.
Really?
Ever.
So again, entering the covenant in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. What is the name that is? What is that name?
That's not a teaching of a Trinity.
What is the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit?
There is no name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
That's exactly how that's denoted in Greek. Do you want to try that again?
No.
Do you want to pull up the Greek?
Jesus has his own name. Okay.
Okay.
He says he comes
in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. What is that name that's denoted of the three names?
Jesus says, "I have come in my Father's name." So it's not his name; it's his Father's name.
What is the Father's name?
The Father's name is Jehovah or Yahweh.
Okay, so then when we look at Matthew 28:19, when it says in the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. What's the name of the Holy Spirit?
The name of the Holy Spirit, he doesn't have a name. You'll never show me the name.
Okay, so Jesus is just lying in Matthew 28:19 when he says the name of the Holy Spirit.
No, you're trying to invent something in this passage that has nothing to do with the teaching of
I'm
the
showing
Trinity.
you that your view is impossible with this verse. So again, the Holy Spirit has a name according to this verse verbatim. It says the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit. There are names that are attributed to these three persons. What is that name?
Like I can say in the name of love. The love is not a name of a person. It's just symbolic for a representation.
No, you just said earlier that when it says in the name of the Father, like you said earlier, you said that denotes Jehovah, right?
Yeah, because Christ says I come in my Father's name, not his own name.
So in Matthew 28:19, when it says in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, there is a name that is attributed to the Father, Son, Holy Spirit. What is that name?
I just said,
Jehovah?
The Father is Yahweh. The Father is Yahweh. Jesus says, I have come in the name of my Father. It's not his name. He's representing God. He is not God. He represents God.
28:19 specifically, along the same grammatical format where it says the name of the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit. Contextually speaking, this is referring in Greek to a singular name of three subjects. What is that name?
I already answered that. It has nothing to do with the teaching of the Trinity. I just said the Father alone is God, like Christ said.
So this verse has nothing to do with the actual name of Jehovah. But then
you're bringing up one single scripture and you're reading your own fantasy into it.
You asked me to bring you one verse.
What?
You asked me to bring you one teaching.
Show me a teaching.
I
said, show me a teaching.
This is one teaching.
That's a teaching.
This is one teaching.
This is not a teaching. You want me to think that Christ?
What is the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? I still didn't know that. What is that name?
Before he left Earth, right before he left Earth. He gave us a riddle that we have to read into, and that's
not a riddle, bro. He says this is the name.
It's not a riddle. You're just not getting it.
God is a three-person being in the scripture at all. You're reading into
it. This is verbatim statement. What is the name of these three names?
You're making that up. That's not a teaching found in the Bible. That's sad that you would even go to that passage.
Dude, you quoted a scripture that refers to the name of the Father as denoting another name, as in Jehovah. But then suddenly, hold on, but suddenly in Matthew 28:19, when it says the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, now it doesn't denote Jehovah. Now it just says, now it's just symbolic, right? Is that your argument?
What you're doing is you're not even sticking to the Old Testament. Hold on. You're not sticking to the theme of the Bible. You're going to one passage and try to make something say it does what it
like you asked.
It's not a teaching. Jesus doesn't say, hey, by the way, God's three persons. He's a three-person being.
That's a verbatim fallacy.
No, it's not. You read
does Jesus say God is one person?
Yes.
Where?
He says, my Father is the only true God. One person doesn't.
Where does that is God a description of nature or personhood?
Jesus Christ himself says eternal life is to know
God a description of nature or personhood?
God is a description, and specifically the Father, as a person.
God is a description of personhood?
No, I said when Jesus Christ refers to the Father, he refers to his personhood, identifying one.
I'm asking, is God a description of nature or personhood?
It's both. Because God is spirit.
You got it, gang. All right, appreciate you coming up, bro.
Man, I was gonna bring up one more little verse.
Dude, there's bruh. Michael, thank you for sending out a super chat. This is a type of deception that makes me itch from audio connection to seeing script to knowing Arabic to not knowing this Arabic. All this with his nonchalant, higher than thou demeanor, pitiful. No, that is well worded. If you have any super chats you want to read, if not, we're probably gonna go ahead and hop off in the stream there. Been on for 3 hours. Had a good stream. You have anything you want to read?
You talking to me?
Yeah. You have any super chats or anything?
No, I'm good, man. People have been chatting like crazy, but I'm chilling.
W. All right, guys. Well, I appreciate everyone hopping on, man. Thank you guys for tuning in and joining. And make sure to tune in. I'll be doing a Q&A on my YouTube tomorrow, a little Christian Q&A on my YouTube tomorrow. That'll be like 7 p.m. Eastern. Make sure y'all also follow Bryce as well. Hit him up, subscribe to him. His YouTube is also tagged in the stream.
Yo, Nick, I'm not going to lie to you, bro. If you're doing a Q&A tomorrow, I'm going to ask you some funny questions, man.
Oh,
you want me to give you a taste real quick? I got a Q&A, right?
With that being said,
does Christ have two minds, bro?
I had to mute my mic, bro. That's funny.
All right. That was the end of that, man. Let me go ahead and switch over. That was a good stream, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know. You guys want that more? You guys want more of those? What do you think? Me and Nick work well together. I think it works pretty good. Make sure you guys join the Discord server that I put in the chat multiple times here. Let me go ahead and put it in there one more time before I start end the stream. Got it right there for you. You can go ahead and join that. It's a debate sphere server, but it's also kind of just like, you know. Oop. I don't even know what that was. Made a beep noise. Never get caught with that. Am I getting... What are these subscriptions? What's happening right now? I don't know, something like that. We're almost actually at our goal for the DebateCon 6 trip, man. That is fantastic. I'm really glad to see that we're that we're getting there. Sorry, I'm still a little bit, my voice is still a little raspy. But yeah, man, that's fantastic. Thank you guys very much for the support, as always.